it's slow on my phone as well, so I don't think so. Just waiting for Telnet to tell me it's low bandwidth.
There's sound. Sound. Some people are saying sound.
Sound. Sound. Sound. I love you, sound. Say niggers. We can.
What's up, nigga?
All right, it looks okay now.
What's good, nigga? I'm a skeleton nigga.
Alright. Okay, you can hear, you can see,
Oh, thank God.
and you're watching it in 480p, because fuck this whole shit. Alright, let's play games. You've not completed all the...
That's gay.
Alright, this game's worse than the second one. I forgot whether I liked the second one more, and now I know for sure that this is more annoying. You have to do the tutorial, Sans, in a fucking stupid room. Not in a place where it's like, you know, do a mission. It's like, here's introducing a concept in a new mission. It's just like, learn it first.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even skip the dialogue. But it's okay, because Sly's gay.
And eventually pirates.
Are gay.
Yeah. Did love the pirate bit.
It's my favorite pirate game of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this challenge. What do I do?
Ice. Whoa. I wonder.
Okay. I guess I should go on Twitter and say it's fucking working.
Yeah.
You play the, sit in the chat, play the game.
Yeah.
Look through the tutorial while you just
Video games.
no.
I have the power now. I did it. It was all me. I get all the credit. Now may I leave? I may leave. Yeah, it isn't Kirby's Epic Yarn, but the fucking bitch of a Twitch is being a super gay. And,
You will never actually update to what I'm playing until like 3 times I do change it.
yeah.
Let's change it to Sly 3. Sly 3. Done. Oh, I edited it, did I? Looks like it's fucking the same.
What the fuck?
Play the game, bitch.
What? Opera of Fear.
Okay, changed it. It says Kirby's Epic Yarn still. Maybe if I could just look that up, like Twitch.
Each member contributing their
Stream.
own particular talent. It was clear that we needed Murray.
Stream title doesn't update.
Not only was I missing a lifelong friend, but his
Whenever I go to update the title of my stream from Twitch, it gives me an error saying the field is required. Well, that's not the error I get.
When
keep
Henry
trying
was
to say
injured during the
the-
whole clockwork affair, Murray blamed himself. Eventually,
It's like something about it not registering.
So what is we're paying? I think it's been answered before, but we have to at least click on everything in the
He said he
dashboard.
wanted to find his spiritual
What?
center. We got word that Murray
Oh, so I have to change everything even if there's nothing to change.
Mystic art called
Fuck
the
off.
Dreamtime from an Aboriginal community.
Select 23.
Things went pretty well, and his teacher even sent him on a walkabout to locations all over the globe to complete the training.
You have to change everything?
Latest reports have cited Murray in
English,
beautiful
Dutch,
Venice,
and then English
but
again.
what he's
Broadcast
doing
language
there is a
mode.
mystery.
Done.
I just hope he
Nah,
stays
that didn't
clear
work.
of the local mob boss, Octavia.
Still says Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Growing up, this
It
guy
will
was
never
a real
change.
celebrity in the neighborhood. Everyone loved to hear him sing opera and said he was destined to be
Yeah, it's fucking gay.
But just as his career started to take off, musical tastes
Not
changed.
even that many
Suddenly,
answers
it
for
was
that
all
one.
about rock
Is
music,
it
and no one wanted to
like
listen to
you
opera anymore.
can't change it if it's streaming?
He held on to
Maybe.
a few fans, and it was these mobsters that took him into the business. Heading onto this guy's turf was
Alright,
dangerous, but worth
This
it for a
bullshit's
chance to make
bullshit.
things
You
right
can't
in
skip
life.
that, can you?
Can't. Oh, I guess I couldn't earlier, but now I can.
No, I think that was the end of it.
Oh, okay. Some people like Jeremy change game during the stream. Conspiracy, I feel. Just giving it all the big guys. They get to go change their pants whenever they want. But the little man,
Alright,
no!
that's
Oh.
enough of you played the game. You just didn't get to do anything. Yeah, you did. You crawled under a hole. I crawled. I'm the main character. I'm the one who gets to play the games. All I'm good is for crawling. So what do you think about this game in comparison to the second one? I think immediately that this level is very bright compared to the nighttime of Paris.
Yeah, very. I
Like-
would say on a feeling overall that I'm getting right now, I probably like 2 more than this, but it has more stuff.
This has a few cool elements that I like the Murray ball bounce technique, and the
yeah.
multiple characters, and
Yeah.
the various levels are pretty good. Venice I didn't like.
I got a good way to put it. There's a lot more features, but a little less magic, but not.
Oh, Harry Potter.
I was again on one of my fucking streams. I was talking about some game where I was feeling like compared to the one before, it has like more stuff, and it's sort of the same, but it's. What was the
Cops
fucking
around here
game?
really like to make an impression.
I don't remember, but it was just some game that I remembered. It was just like, just it's like essentially the same game. Nothing has really changed other than
Looks
there's
like
more
I found my way
features, but there's
inside.
like little things about. It was Left 4 Dead 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, I haven't
felt
played
like
the second one.
Left 4 Dead 1 was a lot more serious in tone, and I cared about the story a bit.
Pills.
And the characters as well, a lot more. Especially since it ended in a tragic tale. But like, Left 4 Dead 2 felt more like gimmicky and like, there's cool, funny stuff, but it feels less about characters and that, and more about more maps, more guns, more, you now have melee weapons. It's just more stuff, and the gameplay is like battered, but the narrative is sort of less interesting. Does that make sense?
I know what you mean. I mean, I'm looking at this, and this is like shoddy. Like, that's the background of this stage. This stage just has an area where there's the skybox and there's no buildings. And
Yeah.
the water is too bright for it to be a nighttime. You know, it feels like there's something off about the color.
Yeah, that's.
Like it's too bright and
I was actually
it's-
gonna
it's
say
got
the
like,
same thing about Left 4 Dead.
it's got fucking something is like they're playing up the cartoony element, and they don't need to because the second one was great and they didn't.
Yeah.
It had enough. And it was like those levels,
Hey, Murray.
you know, they come in pairs. So there's 2 levels of the jungle stuff, and there's 2 levels of Canada, and 2 levels of the goth stuff. But they're very like in their pairs are like really unique and well designed and like
Dimitri.
good levels.
Yeah.
This one has Venice, which is like, yeah, the music isn't that great, and the water's like, I don't care. But it's alright, I guess. But then they've got Australia, which is pretty cool, but like no real landmarks on that place. It's just a bunch of caves, some rocks.
Oh, I know what to compare it to.
Oh no, this is fucking L.A. Noire, I forgot.
Homestuck. You know how like the beginning of Homestuck
God,
is like just Homestuck.
This is one of
And
those
then-
things.
Then the second half of Homestuck is like, remember Homestuck? Look at us looking at Dimitri. Is it a coincidence? I think
Yeah,
not.
this is showing me over and over again. The third game sucks, comparatively. Like, look at this. They added this, like, oh yeah, dialogue options, because that was a thing back when this was, like, coming out, I guess. It was like, this is a new thing you can do. No.
Where's that generous nature you're so famous
Because
for?
it's stupid, because it...
Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about it a lot when I played it as a kid, but yeah.
Well, it's like
probably
when you're a
didn't-
kid, you don't know that things, don't... Like, you just like stuff. You love stuff. So when there's stuff, and there's more stuff, you're like, whoa, more stuff!
I think
But you
when it
don't
came-
realize that some things might not work with the game.
It was more like I would just get up to this bit and be like, alright, I'll just press the buttons, because I didn't feel like, I don't know, you just waste time and you don't mind if something is like, I don't care, because you got time to waste.
Well, the thing was, like, dialogue options were used in RPGs to give the player agency, like, you are this character, and what you do has consequences, but then it became popular to do it, probably with Mass Effect, I don't know when this came out, in comparison to stuff like that, but it was like, you pick a dialogue option, and the reward is just to see what they say. But the thing is, in this, it doesn't matter. It's not even that funny to get it wrong.
Yeah.
It's not like Escape from Monkey Island, where it's like, I want to do everything, because every line of that, is gold, and it's funny all the
Yeah.
time. This is just, I'm not even reading it, I'm not listening to it, I'm just
Yeah.
pressing the buttons to see what happens. You know, like, the reward is you don't have to look at these characters.
I mean, I think I did the same thing really as a kid. It was just like less egregious to me because I had time. Does that make sense?
That's a plan I can get behind.
I'm just more. I realized that my being bothered by it was actually more justified than I thought at the time.
Did I actually tweet this?
I don't know. Did you?
I think I did. Oh no, I did.
And I'll find Muddy.
Get me out of here, and I'm Dimitri, and I'm a lizard, and I'm cool. Alright, can you remember the... Let's do it like a quiz.
Alright.
What levels... I mean, I already kind of spoiled it, but what levels do you remember from the second game?
Wait, the second game.
Yeah, Sly 2. The one before this one. The one we all know and love.
Right. Probably not in order, but first one that comes to mind that I really remember is like the Contessa's, she had 2 levels, didn't she?
Yep.
She was like, one was her, a village,
Oh,
and
I'm
the
sure-
other one was like, insane
look, I'm so
asylum.
close to her butt.
Ooh, the bush, grab the tail, grab the... There you go.
Sly Cooper, fuck you. Oh no, I have to talk to Dimitri again.
Oh yeah, there was Rajan, and first his palace, and then the jungle.
Yep, so that's 4.
There was the last level with the airship,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't think was that long.
Well, it was still a level.
Yeah. There was the Canadian train stuff, and then I think there was there a second? No, I'm not sure there was a second ice level with the camp after the trains.
Let's get back to business.
But
Now, where was I?
brain.
Well, the reason I'm
I mean,
asking
there's
you...
Paris, obviously.
Yeah. So you got like 6 out of 7. There was another ice level. The second one was like the Winter Games and the logging camp.
Yeah, I remember now.
So like you remember basically all the levels from that. 6 out of 7 you could fit off the top of your head. Which levels in this game do you remember?
Alright, I remember this one, obviously, 'cause I'm looking at it, the Spanish one. The pirate level.
Venice is Italy, but yeah.
Venice, Italy. The pirate level. The Sweden one with the planes. And the mouse girl.
Right, there's the mouse girl.
The Australia down with the guru boy.
Mm-hmm.
The Japan level with the panda.
China.
China, yeah.
Where am I going?
Probably just get out.
No, I gotta. Oh.
And
Do I gotta get Carmelita again? I forget. Job help. Break into police headquarters. Break to media out of jail. Oh, I just gotta get back to the meeting.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh shit! I might not get it. I might not meet. I might not be able to get it. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, I did it.
Then.
Can you really crack this coconut?
Sure, just takes a light touch.
Good.
Can
Let's
I
see some
remember?
shine, bro.
I don't
swear.
think
You
I
see me, and
can.
I'll hook you up with that
Yeah. I mean, the point I was kind of going for was like, oh, the levels in the third game are less memorable because I literally forgot the mouse girl.
You did?
Yeah, I didn't remember that part. But of course, they're distinct. It's just
Solid.
something about the whole game is just, you know,
Yeah.
the gimmicks are more memorable than the fun you have. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you can play as all these different characters, but you only play as Dimitri like twice in the whole game.
Yeah. It was just like a swimming level.
And it was alright for like a swimming idea for, oh look, I'm Sly Cooper. I'm a rowdy fucker cop killer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you wanna get some? I'm just gonna open the door and leave and no one else is gonna come after. It's kind of a funny like exit, like in a real like a film with human characters. You can't just say, "Ha, I'm here," and then run over to the door and leave. You know, they would shoot you because they had guns.
Yeah.
You gotta have something like, you have, you know, a chandelier or like a pulley system. You're like, I'm gonna cut the rope and I'm gonna fly up out of the way. And like, oh, I can't get him.
Well, you're just in the doorway.
Hey, Carmelita, suck my dick. Ah, I'm not gonna suck your dick, you piece of shit. I'm gonna kill you. Oh yeah? Well,
You and what gun?
you and what army are gonna suck my dick? Stop talking about dicks, asshole. Oh, I bet God, it's me, Sly Cooper, the dick man.
The dick
He's got
sucker.
a giant penis.
Oh, the big penis.
That's because they're furries. That's all they do. They always talk about their penis.
Yes.
You can't keep running for the rest of your life.
I saw that meme comic that has been going around, the Fix and Foxy and the Rabbit Girl movie. I didn't watch
Yeah.
it. You know the one.
Zootopia.
Zoo Tycoon. Zoo.
Tycoon.
Oh, come on. I wasn't allowed. But there's a
Oh, here
comic.
he is.
There he is.
Inspector Fox!
Oh, she's got a bad aim.
Man, you're in it again.
Hope that manhole works both ways.
That's right. Hide in the sewers.
I did the fucking sewers.
The rat you are.
I saw this comic with the Zootopia people, and it was a meme because of it being like drawn really well by a furry artist, just like it looks in the film, but like in ink. But the story is that the fox had fucked the rabbit, and the rabbit was pregnant, and the rabbit wanted to get rid of the baby with abortion, and the fox did, and he wanted to live. And he gave like anti-abortion arguments, and you know, how could you be such like this premeditated sin, as he leaves her forever, and it's like a really sad ending. And people are like, what the fuck?
Okay, now I get the context of a lot of those jokes
Missed
that
you,
have
pal.
like changed the text on the.
Yeah, like they change it to be completely silly because it's very serious and dark. When it's too Disney, what was it, Disney or Pixar?
Something.
Fucking animal characters.
Whimsy characters.
Whimsical animal characters from a 3D children's movie. I mean, it's not really for children, you know what I'm
sure
saying.
there's like a little bit of dark, like.
But like,
in
but
it,
yeah, but like it's a family movie and it's like nothing special. It's
Yeah.
just an alright fun time. And then yeah, abortion. Abortion the comic with those characters, and it just makes me remember of like furries. What are you doing? Like, I get it, but you so often have such skill, and you use it to make Zootopia abortion comics. It just blows my mind how skilled so many furries are. You know, they make fursuits and all that. Like, there's a very strange like correlation with work ethic with furries, and I don't know why that exists. And it feels like a shame every time I see something like, that's really stupid, but such craftsmanship, you know?
Yeah. It's just. It's true, like everybody in the Discord I'm in who's a furry is an artist, and a good one.
Well, not everyone, but like there's
No, but in my particular Discord that I hang around, it just happens to be like pretty much all the good artists are the furry.
Yeah, it's nothing against them. It's just odd to me to notice that. But the why is there a correlation between liking animals a lot and being good at working?
Well, you really gotta be good at art if you want to get that dinosaur dong just right.
I mean, true, but it's not all about sex. Like it's always a big thing about it. But like, I can't believe that big guy was not a trouble, and this little guy is.
Yeah, were they tougher in the previous?
Oh yeah, before, if you got caught, I've never ever used that because it's never been appropriate.
Yeah.
Never been a good thing to use. Yeah, in the other games, if a big guy saw you in the flashlight, he shoots you before there's even a chance that you can move away. You know, it's an instant punishment followed by potential more punishment if you don't get out of the way quick after that.
Yeah. Never noticed stuff like that until like now, really.
I like this game though. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's like Super Mario Brothers.
Man, some of the like free weekend games that I've been playing, just to see, I've been like, when I see like a game and I'm like, man,
Never thought
it
we'd
can
be
be
helping out
that
with
bad.
dogs.
I'm like, okay, well, this is at least a game. Some games aren't
well,
games.
she's different.
Some games
Your
are
average law
like
enforcer is
Gay.
just,
nothing.
I don't know.
Some games are gay.
Hold up, here he comes.
Yeah.
Or someone says, "Yo, Gibbon, what up? I'm the guy that tweeted you the Minecraft Dark Cloud project I'm working on."
Despicable.
Yeah, I love that shit.
What is it?
He's working on a Minecraft map, inspired or maybe literally trying to be a Dark Cloud level. And I like that, because I love Dark
That
Cloud.
was pretty cool.
He was like working on like the...
Is it gonna involve like the Wise Owl Forest and all that? Shit?
I don't know, what he showed was like an image of like Darkhaven Castle, and it's like with the red carpet and shit.
Yeah.
And he had a Toan
Do you
skin.
remember how cool the first tailing mission was with Dimitri? Just
Yeah.
like for like the beginning, like he comes out of that boat and there's the music is just hoo hoo
Shit.
hoo, and he's like his animations for turning around were so slick and smooth and greasy sweet.
Yeah, it's more memorable. It really, I think, is.
How could this guy just plod around?
I mean, yeah, he's not an interesting villain. I don't care about opera and the Phantom of said opera.
Yeah.
Ah, enemies.
An enemy.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Does he not know what's going on?
Get out of there. Jesus. No, they just put me in the exact right place.
Gay.
Octavio!
Oh, it's Octavio.
Hey, what the fuck you doing?
Back in my day, thieves knew how not to get caught.
How do you know I'm a thief?
Yeah,
I mean, I am
just
wearing a-
getting coffee.
I'm just getting coffee.
Like, who lives here?
I don't know. I mean, it makes more sense as a place where people live than the Paris level, but it's not... Oh shit.
Technique.
Wait, I don't want to pick his fucking pocket. Why was he doing it at that distance? Where is he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone?
There.
Oh, he was coming over this way anyway.
Happening.
Oh, there you left. Like, something about the lighting, it being like, why is this place lit up? And it sort of like feels like so many places are lit up in different ways and different colors that it sort of doesn't
Yeah.
feel like there's one light source. It feels like there's so many light sources, and that's kind of gross.
Yeah, it feels like too bright to be night.
It feels too bright to be night, but it also, like right now, the I gotta go over there. Like some places seem dark, like dark as in like lit by the moon, and then other places seem like bright, like they're lit by a spotlight. Oh, fucking god damn it! That's annoying. Stop. Where is he? I need to. Fuck. Do I need to get on a boat?
Yeah, you probably need to go on a boat. You don't get a boat.
Keep on it. We want to make sure all this horrible polluting is fully documented.
I got a shadow, huh?
Ah, come on.
Back in my
What was I
day,
supposed to do? I thought he was going to see me on the boat, so I had to jump out of the way.
Keep on it. We want to make sure all this
And then he just puts me in a gooder position.
fully documented.
Like, I
This
think,
is
I
baby.
can't remember, but I feel like the Dimitri thing, if you just messed up, that was it.
Yeah,
You had to do it again, so you can't mess up at any of the points where he stops and turns and looks around. But in this,
Yeah,
if you mess up, it's just, is quicker.
and it wasn't even that long. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I can't really analyze like the difficulty difference, but because I haven't played the other game for a while.
This guy's ugly pants.
Yeah, he's just not cool. He's a lion, and yet,
What's wrong with his shoes?
like he didn't. That was a perfect time, an opportunity for it to be like, oh, you got to run away because he's turning around, and it looked like he almost was turning around, but he wasn't. You could just stand right behind him the whole time.
Gathering evidence that he does evil.
He's doing something, but what? I can't believe it. He flooded the aqua with tar. All those poor dead fish. What's the wrong with-
They were already dead.
Something about that water is like too bright, the edges of it, so it doesn't even look like it's that polluted.
Yeah. It's weird.
Dead fish. You know,
Tearing up those dead fish.
turn that dead fish right up.
Stab yourself in the back.
I do like
Hey,
the
come
sleigh.
here. Get that engineer on the horn.
What?
See if you can latch on to
Oh, I was supposed to be following him.
I thought it was over.
eavesdrop on his
We should eavesdrop on his phone conversation. From the look of it. Oh, okay. What a weird thing to do.
Huh. Warrants is asking, did you do the intro for that new Digi and May video?
The what?
I don't know. I haven't been watching it, but apparently there's a Digi and May intro and he's asking if you did it, but it seems like that's a no.
What? That would have been funny. What do I do?
Yeah. I could keep up with all the subplots, but I've just been doing more. I used to do. Oh, he fell off.
Wait, what? I sneezed him off.
Yeah.
Ayy. What do I do?
I used to just stay on.
I didn't press any buttons, did I?
Maybe you did accidentally.
I guess. Nobody suspects me putting the tar in the pipes. It's funny, isn't it? Putting a tar in the pipes. What am I doing that for? I forget. I'm a lion. I'm an opera lion and I love tar. I love pollution. Hey, I wonder if that's a theme. The second thing is like kind of like pollution as well.
Like, yeah, there's the, and also in the Down Under.
That's what I'm talking about.
Was that the next one?
Yeah.
What comes after Down Under?
I think it's Penelope Banvoran Bangaran Baron Bitch Red Boy. He didn't use a key!
Look away if you you're about to win.
That's never worked before. You have to use a key.
Yeah.
Kill a bunch of poor innocent
All that established. Look at that pigeon.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool pigeon. I like the pigeon in this level. Nothing else in this level is good except the pigeon.
He should be the villain.
He should be the villain. I would like a villain. Oh, he's dead.
Oh no.
The other two got out of the way. Oh, coins.
Good.
Oh, coins. Also, that job complete looks way less cool than the stylized thing from the second one. Dum boom ba dum boom.
Yeah. He said, Award says, I don't know, it just sounded kind of like your voice at the start, and then he said, here's the video, and put a link.
Well, I can't look at it. I mean, maybe Digi took a video of mine where I said whatever was on there. And either that's why you thought it was me, because it was me, but I didn't. I mean, I don't care. I don't care about it,
Yeah.
whether he did take a video or not, but I'm wondering, that's probably potentially, it's potentially what it was. This-
Sorry.
Nice place.
Well, we're going to sue Digi for copyright.
What's the plan?
I haven't watched it, so I don't know yet. It may just be someone who looks just, sounds just like me. If he looks just like me and doesn't sound like me, then it's obviously not me. Unless it's me doing a voice. In which case, it's me.
No, imagine, I'm just imagining like a really fat, like, guy who's trying to look like you, and he has like a tape recorder with your voices, voice samples.
Slather. I thought you were about to say voices slathered onto it.
Yeah. But no, like a voice samples, and he's just like going around, he's just smiling without opening his mouth, being a fat guy with big curly hair and glasses, and just big smile, and then playing tape recorder things without opening his mouth, and trying to pretend that he's you.
Do you like this thief technique?
Yeah.
It's really helpful for seeing 360 degrees.
Yeah.
Like, you never really think what he's seeing, but this must be really like making him dizzy.
Oh, it's like digging
You
into
look
his
at-
feet as well.
You look at his little shoes going round and round. Oh man, oh I'm fine. Oh, Sly Cooper.
Imagine,
What the
imagine,
fuck?
Imagine if it had like the sparkly thing for like a spear, but then when you go,
They-
you
they-
just
they-
get impaled.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, I'll land on this, and it's like on the end of like an enemy's sword, and they constantly has sparkles on it. Oh yeah, the gimmick is more gimmicks. 3D glasses. I used the 3D glasses once. It made like a few dust particles in the middle of the frame look like they were close.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
But it
at
didn't
all.
really work forever. In fact, it didn't ever work, and also I don't have 3D glasses when I was red and blue. But that's so funny that in the game it's like a little little canon reason. Like, here's the 3D glasses, and they're just a little model. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's real cute.
The big bad Fergus. Anybody played the newest Sly game?
The non-sucker punch one.
3D security buttons that
I'm not
exactly
sure.
the same
Just the
time.
newest, I
Okay.
guess.
On my
I don't know if there was. I know the newer one that we have, but I don't know if that's the newest.
Get
If
ready.
they've made like another
1,
one.
2, 3. Nice.
Sorry, I had to concentrate and press at the same time Bentley was saying it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love smashing barrels and getting coins out of them.
Gypsy asked, given, did you ever play the GameCube version of Sonic Heroes? We had the GameCube, we had Sonic Heroes, but...
But we had on PS2.
Yeah.
So no, I haven't.
I played the Sonic Heroes.
Sonic
It
Penis.
wasn't
Synchronized security
great
system.
experience.
Let's do it.
But that's because I just
1,
didn't
2,
understand.
3. Alright.
Maybe if I did, it would be good. But I didn't.
Yeah, these dust particles.
Jurassic
If you were wearing the 3D glasses, then those dust particles would come right up into your face.
improvements to my wheelchair, but nothing can float me through this canal.
Don't worry about it, pal. I'm sure.
I don't know
Oh
why.
yeah, Thieves in Time. Yeah, that's the newer one. I
Yeah, the
believe.
new one. We played it.
Okay, I'll wait for your
I felt like it was. The concept was great, but it wasn't executed in a way that I even would have liked at the time when I was a baby boy. If I played it then,
Yeah.
it didn't come out when I was a baby boy, but like if it was around, I don't know whether I would have liked it because it's really cool. Like, oh yeah, you get to time travel and see all the Sly ancestors that you keep hearing about, but they weren't that interesting. They weren't that relevant, and you didn't get to play as them that much. I think maybe once.
Yeah, once you got to like play.
Oh, that's bullshit. It hurts you once and then it hurts you again because you fell off.
Yeah.
Also, what is this?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's probably like the Tara Maker.
But it's a...
Gotta burn that pipe, dude. Gotta burn that pipe. Get it
Look,
fucking
there's a little
choked
gear
up, dude.
there. A little gear. Like, it's nice. It's nice and stupid, but like... Actually, I gotta figure that out.
The gear finagles the bat. The
So
belts.
this gear here is moving this gear,
You're moving the rubber.
which is, I guess, moving this thing round and round.
And finagling my
Yeah.
ding dong.
Everybody is a gay piece of shit.
Do 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 do. That's the game over music.
Boom, boom.
Die. Laser beams.
Laser memes. I think it's safe. I think it's safe. I think it's safe. I think it's
Deadly lasers.
I gotta do that all again. Fuck you. See? I just said C after losing. Why do I have to do it all again? The last mission was too easy and now I gotta do things. Look how far I am.
I always feel like it should be like for things either like I mean it depends on like how interesting it is or how easy it is. Like if it's like, oh, I finally did that thing. But then I don't know, maybe this whole bit shouldn't exist because it just feels kind of tedious.
No, the platforming and the obstacle courses is like fun. You know, I was just fucking around and died deliberately. It was like, oh, it's safe, but it's not. It wasn't funny.
Yeah.
I was just fucking around. It's got to get you to the grips to play the game.
How do you feel about Sly's voice, says a words? Is it sensual or shit?
I mean, he's gay. I don't know. I liked his voice. I always thought it was like a cool voice. Like, yeah, it's a cool cat.
It's definitely
Cool,
a
calm, and
protagonist.
collected. Protagonist. You know?
Yeah.
He sounds like a thief, but like a cool kind. Like a good guy thief. And so I always liked Sly Cooper.
We'll dash and roll.
Thanks for the
Push
assist,
the
Sly.
button.
Maybe I can return the favor. with
Oh,
the
the button that
well-placed
releases those.
The boat. The button that releases the boat into the sewer.
No, the boat was there already.
Oh, I thought it was.
And this isn't the sewer, this is the boat sewer.
Thanks, pal.
Boat sewer.
I don't know where
Now we're
they
getting
are.
into the real sewer.
Oh, fuck you, dog. Goddamn animal mammoth.
Animal mammoth. Animal mammoth. He's a super villain.
This door is made of 4-inch thick
Look at this
bulletproof
vent.
plexiglass.
How ramshackled and cam-plackled.
See if you can
Well, it's
find
so
a
you
way
can
out
take
with
pictures
that
outside the
ventilation
thing. Or like, look, there he is.
There he is.
There he is.
But who keeps inventing this
But
kind
who
of...
plays Sly 3?
But who... Ooh, wait, did we just turn around?
No!
a little farther.
I'm definitely somewhere new.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
maybe that was wrong.
my
Oh
new-
no, yeah. I don't know why that was there.
Well, Fuggy us, what is your favorite Sly game?
Sly 2. I mean, I love the pirate ship in this. I love the Panda King and the jumping, the boss battle with Sly jumping through the against the chicken.
Yeah.
And that's like there's parts of this game which are like excellent. Like this is not a bad game at all. It's just like certain elements of like the design and the fact that I can tell they were running out of ideas and they didn't want to recycle things.
Judging from the security,
Yeah.
we must be getting close.
Or maybe they weren't running out of the ideas, they were just running out of like the best ideas. And, you know, Venice, it's an alright place. But Phantom of the Opera, I mean, I don't know. Who cares?
How many people have seen Phantom of the Opera that are alive?
There's the same amount of people who listen to Elvis Presley, like 2. Me and him.
I remember hearing Elvis Presley...
Well,
about him
Elvis
dying
Presley
on
is
the
a
radio.
different sort of thing. What I mean is like, everybody knows Phantom of the Opera, but nobody
But
has seen
nobody's
it.
seen it yet.
And everybody knows about Elvis even if they haven't heard his music. It's one of those sort of like cultural big boys.
No, I was just saying sort of on an unrelated point that I remember hearing when I was listening to the radio for a time, like, Elvis Presley's dead today. Oh.
Wait, you remember seeing that?
I heard about it
Oh.
on the radio. When I was going to college, I listened to the radio to get me up in the morning every day.
Like college?
Slice into
Yeah.
this.
Elvis died a long time before the college years of
Maybe it was
you.
before- I don't remember. I just know that it was
Elvis
like
Presley
at a
was dead when I
time-
was dead.
It was at a time that I was listening to radio on the regular.
Historical radio. And now we're at
No.
war with Germany.
No, he was alive when we were alive. Fucking,
I don't-
He was an old man.
No, he died on the toilet. That's like the famous Elvis Presley. Like he died in his middle ages, 50
Who
or
was they
so.
talking about? Were they talking about
Elvis Costello, a different guy.
Yeah, that was probably it.
I don't know whether he's dead, but it sounds like that would be the only other Elvis in the news about death.
Yeah, that's probably true. I was probably too stupid to realize, and I just assumed that it was Elvis.
Oh my god, I didn't know the king of rock and roll was alive!
Yeah.
And now he's dead.
Uh,
These pigeons.
I guess I'm a dog.
You know what I don't like? Is that in every level of every Sly game, they have three types of enemies. They have the fucking two small types, one of which does the annoying, like, as soon as you hit them, they hit back when they get up, which is the pigeons. And then they have a slower enemy, which is like, it hits harder slightly. It hits harder, but it's like, you can hit them and then they don't hit back when they get up. But in this Venice level, both small types of enemies do the kickback when you hit them down.
Yeah.
So you have to wait for them to get up before you can go near them.
Fucking Dex builds. Get out of here. Which do you like more as a character? Sly the Cooper or Shadow the Hedgehog? Says Gypsy.
Aesthetically, actually, no, I think Sly. Like, Shadow the Hedgehog is a fun meme character. But even, like, meme ways, I think I like the way Sly looks better than
I
Shadow.
really like his red pouch contrasting with the rest of the blue and all that.
Yeah, like, he's a very aesthetic character.
Yeah.
On top of being, like, a pretty good character
Stab it
as
with a
well.
pen.
Oh, the good old. And that blue smoke is too blue. You know? Something is like, they turned up the saturation. But
Yeah.
I liked it when it was sort of like gloomy.
Yeah.
Where it was like sort of
I
like,
was actually gonna
where it was
say
muted
that
blues.
the saturation got turned up on Left 4 Dead 2 and then it felt a little more goofy and less serious and cool, if that makes sense.
Like if you look at a screenshot of Sly 2, it looks grayer. But when you're playing the game, I don't know, the blue of Sly's jumper or whatever he's got, it's more appealing because it's just like a muted pastel sort of blue.
Like saturation, but there's
I love
such thing-
saturation,
it's
but there's
not-
like types of games that
yeah.
works for.
Yeah, and sometimes there's just too much for what it is. You know, it's like graphics.
It's
you
like
don't-
graphics are
you don't
affected by
have-
graphics.
You don't need all the graphics. You need the aesthetically measured amount of graphics.
You need the appropriate graphics for the tone that you're trying to go for. And this tone is comedic, so like it makes sense, but it's sort of worse than when it was more reserved.
Yeah.
Because when it was more reserved, there was a little bit more of a sandwich there. Not that that's not the word I meant, but I didn't know what to say.
You know what we mean.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean.
You got a little bit of a sandwich there. Bentley.
How's
Moving
your day
Castle.
been?
What?
How's
Oh
your
wait,
day been?
there's another. I forgot Bentley has like the best gadgets in this version of the game. So, yeah, it's very much like it has gimmicks and it has gadgets, but various like core concepts like design of like colors and shit. Like that's what's lacking from Sly 3. It has cool shit. It has different shit. Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't know, I guess I was just asking how your day went, but you can continue with that.
My day was bad and I didn't like it. My Ape Escape video came out and 2 people said it was my worst video, and I was like, well, one person saying it's my worst video, they don't know my videos, they don't know much of what I've made, so whatever. They subscribed recently, but then 2 people said it, and then another guy on Twitter said it, and I was like, oh. Well, I did something very wrong, and I was feeling like, oh, I'm not sure about this video, you know? Maybe I'm overthinking it, because like every single time I've been like, man, this video sucks, and then I release it, people say, oh, that was the best. I was like, well, I guess I was worrying for nothing. I guess I just gotta not take it so seriously. The one moment where I'm like, no, I feel it's bad, I feel like there's something missing, or something's off. But probably, the boat's jumping. But probably it's like it's probably no big deal. You know, people are just gonna like it, and it's gonna be just like every other time, and it's fine. The one time I'm kind of confident that it's just me and it's not actually a problem, it was actually a problem, and people said it was the worst, just because I had too much dead air with the fucking you know, stuff, the cutscenes. Did you watch it yet?
I watched it. What do they mean about dead air?
Well, they didn't say that, but like it's like there was too much.
What did they say?
There was there was 2 guys who said stuff. I responded to one of them asking for more information on what he was talking about, and he said the jokes felt forced, which, you know, I mean, what does that mean?
Yeah, but why did they feel
But
forced?
well, he doesn't know how to explain that. He's not an analyst, so I'll just take what I can get for criticism. He said the jokes felt forced, and there wasn't a lot of commentary, and it's like that part I get because I didn't talk. I didn't have anything to say about some of these scenes. But I put them up anyway because it was like a comparison of the things, and I thought, well, I mean, that's funny. The way he says that is funny. Do I need to say, ha ha, it's funny? It's weird because, like, his complaints were like, they contradicted each other. Because, like, the forced jokes were like when I said to myself, you know what, I'm not saying anything here. I've got to say something. So I forced a joke in. But if I didn't do that, it was like there wasn't enough commentary on what was being shown. So it's like, what do? Like, do I just skip over parts of the story? Like, the whole point of the video was to show the story, but I guess there was more cutscenes than I imagined. I don't know. It was just like it was bad. I don't like it, and I understand why they don't like it. It was just really upsetting to have that just be the way it was. And so I had a terrible start to the day because I opened Twitter. I was like, I opened YouTube on my phone. I was like, I wonder what comments I got. Worst video you ever made. Like, okay. So I felt bad, and then, you know, I was trying to figure out what to do next. I didn't want to do anything. So I tried doing work separate from YouTube, and I couldn't do it. I was too sad. I was too miffed in general about things, and so the fact that I couldn't do the work, you know, stressed me out. And then I was stressed, and I had to, you know, it was a bad day. This is the best part of the day so far. Tomorrow at like 1 a.m. or whatever it is. What is it?
It's midnight 00:30. Steve says it's just that it has a lot of time spent watching the cutscenes that aren't that great to begin with.
Yeah.
Fuggy says he loved that video anyway. Steve, but I like the ending joke, and the selective zones are pretty cash. Knupel says I thought the video was pretty good. So, you know, I didn't think it was terrible.
Yeah, but like,
I can see that being kind of.
It's just really the one time I'm like, no, I'm overthinking it, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
Cause like I always think, oh, it's terrible, but it's probably okay because people keep saying it's okay and good and great when it comes out. It's like you take one step forward, you take 18 steps back. Like, I was just getting over the fact that maybe my videos are good and I don't have to worry about it too much. And as soon as I stop worrying, there's a lot more reason to worry constantly, and I'm not going to be able to get over it. And it's going to be like 18 months before I come up with another video because of that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to work on anything now. And I know that's like, sounds like, oh, fuck you. Because, like, it's just 2 comments. But it was not just 2 comments that made me upset. It was like stress of like work, and two different works I've got to do. I've got to do 2 different works of 2 different deadlines. One is Monday. I have to come up with a script with dialogue for a thing. And then the other is like undefined deadline, but I really should have it done really soon. Is the animation, which I've done a lot of and is still nearly done. But then I've got to continually make YouTube videos, because if I stop for a month, like I did in November, they'll just go down and down, the Patreon. The Patreon will go down and down and down and down, and it's really upsetting just to see it keep going down. So I've got to juggle all these things, and there's nothing I can do about it. I have to do all of these things, and I have no time to have fun. I have no time to play games that I would like to play, except when I'm streaming. Like, I haven't been streaming through November because I was trying to animate all the time. I was just so upset today. I was like, I need to stream. I need to have a drink. I need to sit with my bro and play a fun game that I love and bitch about it.
Yeah.
As it turns out.
Well, you know, it's pretty cathartic.
And then the fucking stream didn't work for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Piece of shit.
Fucking gay bitch nigga fucking ass dick water dick. But it's good now.
It's just alright now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Murray. I'm gonna be a sphere.
I'm hype about it.
Talking to a ball form and clog that fucking pipe, you fat aboriginal fuck! You stupid bitch! Yeah, I'm stupid.
Juggalo.
It's me. Oh, it's me. I'm a hippo. Oh, whoa, I'm a ball. It's Super Monkey Hippo. Not Super Hippo Ball. Super Monkey Hippo.
Nothing to do with balls at all.
Oh, I'm playing golf, but I can't get in the hole. Oh, I love this game.
Oh, it's a good
Like,
game.
oh yeah, I was gonna say, Bentley has the gadget. He has the fucking little remote-controlled camera plus gun that can grappling hook around the stage. I love that gadget. Remember
Yeah.
that shit?
Oh, yeah.
You get it in like the pirate level, and you can grappling hook from a place to a place, look around, but you can upgrade it at some point to have a gun on it, so you can just shoot people all over the map for free. They don't know what's hitting them.
Yeah.
It's the best gadget, and this is the best like technique. You know, they had great ideas in this.
I feel like this map was definitely designed to look better during the day.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It does happen during the day. I guess that's why it's kind of weird, because it's like they designed it for both the nighttime and the daytime, and they
Yeah.
didn't maybe want to redo the lighting for the whole thing.
Yeah. Man, was it just like one time zone in the maps beforehand?
In Paris, everything that happens in that first level happens in one night. Which blew my mind when I was a boy, because I used to take a long time playing games, and the amount of time it took for me to beat the first level of Sly 2 was much more than one night, and I was like, how do they do that in one night? That's impossible. You know, I spent like hours and hours looking for those bottles. But yeah, it's very possible to speedrun the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah.
What happened in the second level?
In the second.
Oh, Rajan, yeah.
Yeah,
Same
Rajan.
thing, one night. There's a dinner party, there's a ball happening, you crash the ball while it's happening. The third one, I think may take place over, like... No, it's still one night, like, the date time doesn't change. Because he's going on his daily rounds. I mean, I guess it might be like 2 days or something.
Well, actually, that's the question. Did any of the first map levels happen? Oh, I guess the ice levels happened during the day.
Yeah. I think the jungle level was actually during the day. It's just like a really dreary, like, grey day, and you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So, like, there's that. There was, the gothic levels were both at night, obviously. Because that was the cool aesthetic.
Yeah.
Then the Canadio levels were both during the day, and then the last one was during the night.
Love those levels. It's the
The fucking
What
train
map?
heist is the coolest mission
It
I've
is.
ever seen.
Oh my god, climbing underneath the train and looking in through the windows and the fucking
Like,
eagles.
And I think, like, here's the thing about, like, Thieves in Time, the fourth one on PS3. I don't remember much about, like, what happens in those levels because they're so unmemorable, which is unfortunate, but that is just how it is. I think they may have, like, they have a Western character. They may do a train thing.
Yeah, they do.
But it's so, like, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't remember it. I don't remember anything
There's no
about it.
sneaking. There's like a weird inside the carriage of boxes and shoot 'em up because you get to play the
Western
ancestor,
guy.
the Western ancestor, Snenster, and you just shoot 'em. And that's it. There's no sneaking. There's no spiggity beacon. It's all just blam.
Oh, what's that? I can't see it.
Did you get the Mega Man X PS2 collection? Says Gypsy.
I ain't never played a Mega Man. Actually, I know. I got Mega Man 1 on the Wii Virtual Console. So I played Mega Man 1, but I have not played a Mega Man game aside from that.
Did you complete it?
Huh?
Mega Man 1?
No, it's too hard.
Shadow. No hat.
Explosives powerful enough to destroy the anchors to those
Conspiracy.
balloons.
Conspiracy.
Unfortunately, I'm a little
You see,
short
that's
on
like a
fuel.
spotlight. That's a
Then
weird
I'll
shadow to
put-
cast.
Yeah.
Place the dynamite when you get near
Oh,
the anchors.
dynamite! We don't know what's going on.
Everywhere.
Excuse
Shit.
me?
I've got the time.
Oh, alright. I mean, if I had run past, they would have shot me, so I don't know. What am I
Well, maybe they can't shoot that fast.
Blow a hole in your back.
Got him. Got him.
Got 'em. Oh, I guess that's supposed to happen cinematically.
Ah, goddamn cinematic bullshit. I don't like that. I don't like that they're trying to be cinematic. I don't like they're trying to be AAA and do LA Noir things and Mass Effect fucking choices. They're trying, and the 3D good glasses, like it doesn't need to. It doesn't need it.
Gypsy says, Burr Mega Man X4, you play as Zero and he has a sword and it's mighty slashy dashy.
Dilly-dally with this one. It's got a
I
longer
do
fuse
whatever I
than
want,
the
but that's actually
Ferocious
what do you
beast.
want to do
Run,
about
Sly,
it?
run.
What?
Fear the
He
beast.
wants you to buy a game.
I ain't buying Mega Man until I'm Mega.
Dick
I'm a Mega.
ding dong.
Oh come on, he was right there.
Wait,
Like there was.
wait, you just got shot.
I didn't die.
Huh.
I guess
it
I guess
didn't-
it's not that sort of thing. Fucking. What was we saying? Oh yeah, Mega Man. Yeah, the thing is, I don't care about Mega Man. I don't think he looks cool.
Yeah, he's
I don't care about
whatever.
the whole like Mega Man
Having
mythos.
played a game does not constitute, oh, I liked it.
No, I mean, that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is,
Well, it's just-
why do people like Mega Man? No, I'm not saying that. I know why people like Mega Man. It's because Mega Man X, right? That was a good one.
Yeah.
The wind died. The balloon's caught.
Mega Man X was like the big boy that got everybody like, oh my god, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
These enemies dodge. They dodge. Shit.
I'm gay. Why do they have flashlights during the day?
I mean, they have flashlights during the day in the second game, so. It was just, the thing was, it wasn't a sunny day. It was like
Yeah.
always overcast, so it kind of made sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's
And also
true.
the fact that it wasn't as contrasty, because the yellow wasn't, is like a more, you know, pastel, I don't know whether that's the right word, but like pastel as in like chalky sort of white-ish yellow color, which wasn't as weirdly like unnaturally bright and yellow, because like torches aren't yellow, they're white.
Yeah.
I accept the yellow ones.
Get that pin, suck the dong,
I
smash the
wow,
dick.
that really was weak. You imagine like a billboard and you could just hit it with like a stick and it crunches like that. Made of paper mache. There should be more optimal. Yeah, that's one of the things I don't like about this game. They didn't have the bottles. There's no reason to explore anywhere.
Oh yeah.
They just did away with that first, probably because it means they have to think about putting them somewhere and having places to explore.
Yeah, that are interesting as well.
Oh, come on.
Why are those police lights always on?
No, there's police.
Police, where are they?
They're
What?
inside.
Why?
They're always inside. They're a plot device. At some point they come out and they go...
Wouldn't it be cool if they were just out and about and fighting each
Yeah,
other?
it was weird. It is weird, rather. That, the people on the streets are the thugs, right? Just like in, you know, previous... Like, in Paris, the guys on the streets were the thugs of the evil Dimitri. But the police weren't shown to have a base there. I mean, obviously there's a police station, but like, why would they be patrolling the streets at night like
Well,
that?
my interpretation was that they were the club thugs, and they were sort of more or less like
one at a
like
time.
skeevily tolerated by like, I don't know, bribed cops or something like that.
I mean, these guys could
Something
also
that
be
nature.
that.
Yeah,
It's-
but it's like they seem more militant, and I'm like, how do they get away with it?
Believe me,
I think the thing is,
I don't
the
make idle
thug
threats.
thing is the same. It's just that it's daytime and it's weirder.
Yeah.
Because like all the daytime levels in the other thing, like Rajan, he's literally just a drug crime lord, and he's in the jungle. So like, of course he'll have his guys wandering around. In a city like this,
Like,
oh silly.
I'm imagining.
Oh no, the stupid, like, oh yes, I'm running with both hands, and I just so happen to have, you know, ahead of time put these fucking laser beams in
If
the
he was
way.
like throwing them, maybe it makes sense.
Even then would be weird.
And
It's,
still, yeah.
actually, it wouldn't be bad, because that's just sort of the funny, weird stuff that happens in Sly Cooper. I just don't like him, his
Fairy
model.
dust trail.
Where'd he go?
I think left.
I swear I'll get you for this.
You won't get nothing but a grave, pal.
What's going on with my brain?
Yeah. I'm just so confused by this lion.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the lion.
Talking about his weird fairy dust hair.
Oh, well, I mean, it's from, like, I said Nepeta in my head. Neela, Constable Neela, when you had to follow her. Which was a silly mission. It's like, I gotta know you can keep up. Literally. It's like, oh, you gotta run, and then she'll give you a key.
I won't
Yeah.
forget about this. You guys are dead.
Why did he do this?
Yeah, why did he just drop him?
Oh, you go to my house. Oh, I guess I'll not keep this hostage.
But it'll heal.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I will say, Bentley being crippled from after the events of the previous game is really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, and the whole fact that Murray, you know, felt bad about it and left. Like, they did give a shit about the story in this game, and the story isn't bad.
Yeah.
I like this better than Bloodborne. Bloodborne's good.
It's like when I say it's not as good, it's just not, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just like, I don't know, it could be like a centimeter not as good, you know?
Well, the thing I'm thinking of is, like, every time there's a game we play, or I play, or whatever,
Yeah.
and we're like, oh, I'm realizing that it's not very good. I come up with all these reasons it's not very good, and there's no way to, like, you know, I have to really stretch if I want to say I like it still. But for this, it's like, there's the thing that's kind of not good, but you know what, they did all these other good things, so it's like, it's not like this is like, we're finding out that this was bad. We're just realizing that there's a difference between this and the other ones.
Yeah.
Or the other one. I haven't played the first one, really. I played it, I beat it, but I don't remember it.
I'm with you. I'll approach the guard while in disguise and pretend to take the next
Yeah.
shift. When the
I
coast is
was
clear, you
thinking
head inside
something,
swipe
and
the
in my
blueprints.
brain,
With me standing out
it
front,
died.
no one will notice
We were
something's
chasing a lion and we didn't say anything.
What? That was something we were talking about other than the lion. What was it?
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, I remember this.
Tell me the daytime
Hey.
password.
Got it. Here it is.
Alto, alto, base, base.
Yep. Okay, I guess you're the relief shift. Thanks for coming early. I got a big plans for the night. Carnivale, a good time.
Hey, I'm an Italian. I'm gonna get a bit of
You
scarabeddoo.
know what confused me? I thought that the guards talking already sounded like a bad Italian accent. And then he's
Head
giving
inside
him
the
shit for
guard
having a
blueprints. No
really
telling
bad
how long until
Italian
another patrol
accent.
comes by.
Oh yeah, like, Sly, your Italian accent could use some work, bitch.
But it's just,
But then the actual guards are like, hey, I'm an Italian, Mario, Luigi, spaghetti, ravioli, I'm a gay faggot.
yeah.
You ever seen a turtle with a jetpack wheelchair jump on the tables at the restaurant and then get over to the pies and smash the pies? You now have seen that.
These these were kind of cool, if not a little bit frustrating.
Oh
at
no,
times.
I love these because it's not that hard to find, and I think
Well,
But it's sure to be there.
for me,
Just keep at it.
it took. Oh, I think I saw it.
the weird thing is, like, if it's like in the top left, I wouldn't be able to see it now. But if I put the thing over here, even without zooming in, it'll suddenly appear, and then I can zoom in and see it.
I know where it is.
Oh, I see 4. Like, see, there's a 4 there. Where's the 4? There's a 4 there, right there.
Where?
There's a 4 right there.
There's a 4.
There's a 4, but you watch it. It's gone. So the
There's-
magnifying glass literally gives you the
There's
clue.
another 4.
There's a 9. It's a 4, 9. Where's the other 4?
Is that? Zoom in. Down, right.
4791. Oh, so there's multiple versions of the clue? Where's the 479? 479. Or maybe it is just 479. That's nice. That's cute. They have the same code but in multiple places, so you can find it, but so it's easier to find than you think, because like I remember finding it in here.
Oh,
479.
yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. It makes you think. Makes you think, oh, it's hard, but it's not. 479. Where do I put it?
You put it in your penis.
How do I?
Octavia really is old.
Oh, there was a button to enter the code.
My father used to craft these all the time. The trick here is finding the safe's combination hidden somewhere in the artwork.
Super
Might take some
beep
searching, but it's sure to be
skibby
there.
boo.
Just
Fuck
keep at
my
it.
dong, sing the dude.
The dude.
Strong work. We're still
He had a really like crunched up face when he had that blueprint. It was like, I got it.
I'm the penguin.
Oh no, that's another guy.
Oh, I'm a turtle. I love stuff.
He loves stuff. Remember, like, you can fuck up the dancing by just pressing the buttons really quick, like whoosh, 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 in the second
Same as
game?
the first.
Oh yeah.
Imagine if in this, you know, you press the buttons to say, like, the disguise lines. Like,
Well, you just mashed it.
alto, tenor, saxo, or whatever he says. But if you could
Alto.
press the buttons like really quick, so he says Venice, hey, that's not the code. It's like
No, he
shit.
waits for you to stop mashing buttons, and then he says, after a brief pause, "Hey,
Hey, wait a minute.
that's not the code."
Hey, you! Tell me the daytime password.
Here's the password slide.
Alto, alto, bass, bass.
I mean, this is like the easiest Simon Says of all time. Wouldn't it be more interesting if you had to remember the code, and then it's like, oh, Sly, they've changed the code after Bentley does the thing. Remember this code when the guards see
Oh,
you.
look at his shadow.
Doesn't even have the coat on. 0 out of 10.
He's just got a nose.
He does have the nose. That is a weird shadow. It's like strangely, like too dynamic, but still polygonal.
Didn't it used to just be a dot underneath him?
What's the carnival password?
What's the murderous password?
Tenor, bass, tenor, tenor.
Okay.
Flew away.
Uh,
I'm gonna sneak up on
yeah,
him.
didn't it just used to?
What's the midnight password?
Didn't it just used to be like a small circle underneath the body?
Alto, bass, alto, alto.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, I think there was dynamic shadows at some points,
Spaghetti tonight, and
but they're definitely overdoing it here.
I'm gonna eat
Like, look at that
He
fucking.
ate his flashlight.
He ate the light coming out of
So
it.
you really like a cookie.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia! I want to be buried in her sauce.
Yeah,
Oh.
they do have such stereotypical.
Mamma mia!
For that guy?
Said he wanted to be buried in his mom's pasta sauce.
Yeah.
That's strange.
I always thought that was like kind of funny, and I didn't know whether it was actually funny. Like them like talking about how he wants to be buried in the pasta sauce.
I think it's kind of funny.
I think it is kind of funny. It's just sort of like I wasn't sure as a child, as a boy, as a teenage lad.
I don't want to distract you or anything,
Yeah.
but I just don't think I've ever had
Like, is that funny or
we like
I
missing
don't
out on a whole
I don't know
universe
whether
of
like them bringing it up is what I was wondering whether it's funny or not.
Is it in the water?
Well, it could be fucking anywhere.
There it is.
There it is. 968. Let's see if we can find other ones.
Yeah. Ooh, it better be in the stars somewhere.
You goddamn wrong.
Damn.
In the rock.
In my
968. What about in this rock?
Surely there's got to be like one in the distance in something. Yeah, I just don't. Oh, I just wish it was.
Is that fucking moving? Is that like a 3D model and not just a picture?
Maybe.
Look, see?
Yeah.
That leaves.
What's happening?
Oh, it's not. It just looks like it is.
It's freaking me out.
Anyway, 968. Whoops, I did it wrong.
968.
Shit.
I'm so happy that I got this blueprint.
Oh man, what happened to all the tables in our coffee shop?
Oh, just a turtle bombed it, that's all. How do you know it's a turtle?
CCTV!
And then it turns around like he is the turtle. Oh, Bentley, why are you here?
Nikki Bain says hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Hello, Nikki Bain.
You know,
Hello.
maybe there's a good Italian restaurant around.
You know, maybe there's a good Italian... Oh, you and your fucking Italians. Get out of here, Sly Cooper. You're fucking insane.
We got one
Hey, come on. I just want to eat a spaghetti and meatballs. Sly, we're on a mission here. We can't eat spaghetti. Well,
Why is it so unreasonable that he would like to eat out?
Ah, man. Talking to these Italian mobsters has really given me an appetite for some Italian food. and Bentley is not having none of it because he's a vegetarian.
He's a vegetable.
He's a vegetarian. That's what he is.
He's a terrible vegetable.
Oh, I like that. It doesn't change the speed at which you walk. Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Triangle, circle, circle, triangle.
soprano, alto, alto, soprano.
Look at this, the way his like his chin goes whoop, lower jaw.
Yeah.
It's funny. I mean, you can tell that that's like their automatic way of like lip syncing, because the other guy does it as well when he's saying an ooh sound. Where his jaw comes out, you might see it.
Yeah.
My cell phones are going off. I should take this call. Could be the boss.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he didn't do it.
Talk to some of the other guards in the area and see if any of them know Tony B's nickname.
Figure out Tony B's nickname.
Hey, you! That you don't have
Hey, you just don't sneak up on me like that. Shit, 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 shit.
Soprano, soprano, bass, bass.
Sorry about that. Okay, you're legit.
Hey, you know Tony B's nickname?
Tony B. That cannoli. He's what's it called? A egomaniac. I don't know nothing about him. Don't wanna know. You there. What
Egomania. Oh.
Ego Raptio. Speed run.
Soprano, tenor soprano.
Yep, that's the password. Sometimes I forget them, you know.
You and me are both pal. Hey, you know what the Tony
You and me are both a
nickname
pal.
is?
Hey, you know what Tony B's a nickname? Ha ha ha.
Tony the Killer.
Oh, Italy is funny.
Couldn't agree on
Tony the Killer Bee.
Couldn't agree less.
He's a killer bee, but why
It's
does
a
he
killer.
wear a bee costume?
He's a killer. Bee stings like an animal. Maybe it's a cat. Swing like a cat.
Look to the side.
What? Oh, you're like he's looking to the side, but sting like a cat, swing to the side, or like swing to. Oh fuck! Look to the side, swing like a cat. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Oh, good old sting like a cat, swing to the side.
Don't take too long. If that guy comes back to chat, I'm out of here.
Good. This is what I needed. Oh, I love streaming.
Yeah.
Real skill with this art decryption method. It always takes me like 20 minutes to figure those things out. You're just
Let me
flying
see how slowly I can move. Oh, slower than that.
Replace the bomb.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. What restaurant has lasers and spotlights? I mean, seriously.
A really good one.
Nobody's gonna steal our tablecloths, that's for sure.
Yeah. A special coffee.
Now they will not have coffee.
Ha ha ha. Coffee, more like
Coffee for everyone!
on my dick. Oh, isn't this nostalgic?
No, my god, friends!
Oh, there it is.
Oh, well, don't tell me. I'll zoom.
Consume.
Oh wait, I didn't. I don't know.
You will find
Zoom.
the way.
You will find the whales.
Oh, I bet it's like in a gate somewhere or something.
No, there it is.
Yeah.
113. So that thing I saw was actually 113.
Oh.
I thought it was weird because it kind of looked like a number,
Real
but it's
sneaky
ones.
sis. Whatever that's from.
113. Where are you? 113.
Maybe at a gate.
Sans, you
Gay.
are my gay Luigi. Dude, I don't know, but I've been told middle-aged woman
Wait.
ain't got no soul.
Middle-aged
It's Led Zeppelin lyrics. I think that's how he says it.
I thought for a second I thought you meant Middle Ages woman, like specifically from the Middle Ages.
Gross. It's fucking slimy with.
Oh no, the alarm!
Oh no, the alarm.
Gotta get out of there.
You gotta skedaddle there.
How are they gonna attack you if you're dead?
Oh yeah, that's real bad for them. They can't attack me. Oh man, I wanted to attack him. But he's a corpse.
Yeah, man.
Fuck. How do I get out of here? That was loud. That was a loud explosion of voice that I had there. Well, I'm gonna go out. Coffee on the dick would be hot.
Would like ground coffee?
Yeah, not in a cup like with liquid, just the powder.
We need to
You
hide
killed
out
him?
back in the safe house. That'll
We need to
help us
hide
get
out back in the
time to
safe
go.
The
house.
cinematic shit is breaking my lore expectations. How did he kill him in like one hit?
How did he kill him? I'm in a
Oh,
wheelchair.
isn't there like a booster thing for the chair? And it's like you.
Oh yeah, I need to buy some shit. I need to buy shit.
Let's go, Bentley.
Like, okay.
Whoa! I didn't know he was gonna attack him. I thought he was just gonna walk by him and it would be funny. But he's just like, oh, I know where the secret hideout is. But no, he's dead. Oh, funny. Alright, we got the alarm clock. Adrenaline burst. That's the power
Yeah.
thing.
No
Combat
money.
dodge, no. Smoke bomb is useful. Push attack.
Need more money for the turtle.
Press triangle and then circle to do a push attack.
Where has that ever been used?
Right now. I'm gonna use it. I want to know what this does, because maybe it's really funny and I've never tried it. Oh no, it's not that funny. It's like, superpower.
Oh yeah, I remember now. They now have like the charge up of your cane.
Oh, and you can't do it like that because if you press triangle behind someone, you do the automatic like kill them in one move thing. So I can't charge up and then push someone unexpectedly. Well, that was a waste of money. God damn it. Like if I do it here, it's gonna be that. Damn it, I want to push him. Oh well. Where's...
Push you in the right direction. I'm still thinking about that. What is it? Swing a cat, look to the left.
Swing like a cat, look to the left. It was really just like the fact that you added that, and I don't know whether you were listening to what I was saying.
I was, but
It was just like, was that like a deliberate addition to that, or was it you were just saying look to the left? As it, I don't know.
I think like I kind of was listening, and I was gonna say something, but instead I said what my brain was thinking. Which is like the way that he was looking to the
Yeah.
left while not actually looking at him, the guy.
Yeah.
So I said that instead of the quip that I wanted to. So I said that word in the intonation that I would have put a quip.
Good old quip intonation.
Yeah. I quipped queen.
Bentley, looks like you found one of Octavia's...
Bentley, it looks like there's a helicopter television.
Bait and switch?
You guys just shooting the ground.
Why on they're right outside the police station?
That hedgehog's right outside my window.
Now to get those mercenary apes...
Now to get those mercenary apes involved. Hello, we're criminals.
We don't need no more stupid thugs in Venezia.
Venezia.
Did he just get shot?
Yeah, he's bleeding.
I might not
He
be
got
your
pretty
best
close
shot, but
before he
just
started,
feels
like,
good.
you know, the battle. I mean, he's got a gun and a helicopter right there.
Cause I don't need a day. Eat missile, punk.
This was a good plan, Bentley. Now we can just sit back and watch the fireworks.
Look at him go. Gorilla rocket launcher. That's how Overwatch should be.
Yeah. Why isn't this the game? Choose your gorilla.
Flying
Gorilla.
gorilla or gorilla with mask.
Oh yeah, that was one thing I was gonna say about like themes in time. I wanted them to like, you know, continue the story. Like 3 continued on from 2. And you know, and yeah, and this you get to play as Carmelita Fox. Whoa. How do I want to shoot. I was in shoot mode. Oh yeah, there we go.
It's a pretty good shoot mode.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun shoot mode. It's like Ratchet and Clank almost.
Yeah.
like, you play as Carmelita, and it's like, oh, there's, like, implications that maybe she likes Sly Cooper near the end. It's like, oh, cool! Oh, there's gonna be, like, the 4th game, and you play as, like, their child, or something stupid. Like, I was young, and I was like, that would be the sickest thing with they're, like, married now, guys.
Like Homestuck sex, guys.
Well, I mean, I wasn't thinking about that. It was just like the natural progression would be for them to be together and to be like that's a new dynamic. Like I really wanted to see that, but instead she didn't. There's nothing.
Yeah, that was the Thieves in Time. I was like, why can't they just like finally do it?
And the one thing I hated the most, they retconned the mouse being with Bentley because. You may think, oh, it was like a story thing.
And now she's just a villain? What the fuck?
It was a twist, it was a shitty twist for the sake of it, because there was no reason for her to not like Bentley
She
that
just became
really.
like a Disney villain. Like,
Haha, I'm evil.
Cause like who else would Bentley have but a tech geek weirdo like her? And it was like, oh, it was just a lovely, like, you know, end of the series, and they continue the story in the worst way possible by making it not even matter.
yeah.
Like making it so that now every time you play the game, that, you know, the nice emotional moment with Bentley and her fighting, like where she saves him in the pirate level,
Yeah.
and it's like really good, and I love it.
Yeah.
And that it's not real anymore because they canonically said, yeah, she's evil for no reason.
Yeah.
And the villains in that, I don't even remember what the villains are. All I remember was they ruined one of the characters. Ugh.
Some guy says the only Sly game, Ferguson says the only Sly game he's played is the first one. It's pretty interesting.
First one is not like any of the others in that it's kind of just not even the same. It's Crash Bandicoot with a raccoon.
Yeah.
The other games are like Assassin's Creed but with a raccoon. But better than Assassin's Creed.
Question. Monkey King is asking again if you edited the beginning of this Digi and May video.
I guess it must have been a very me thing. Because I mean, I'll look at it eventually and I'll decide, I'll realize.
He just subscribed to Twitch Prime though.
Whoa!
5
Thanks,
months in a
bro.
row.
Well, 5 months in a row? What the fuck? That's like a big investment. I am gonna plan to stream forever, so that's fine. That's you'll definitely get 5 months worth of whatever I do. Hopefully 2 streams a week, as I've been trying to do them.
Man, imagine Overwatch where you have Carmelita Fox instead of Ulrich.
Carmelita Fox is so cool and I love her.
Yeah.
Oh, they ruined the opportunities they had in the 4th game.
I just want a game where you play as Carmelita Fox.
Look at her. Look at how cute she
She's
is.
perfect, and the blue hair.
It's
like
I mean,
Vriska.
oh, it is. Oh, it is like Vriska, but like it's good. She's good in 2D in a PlayStation 2 model. Like this model of hers is pretty good.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 3 model, obviously high fidelity. They have to add fluff to all the fur characters. And now every character is awful. Like, the only reason I can stand furries in this game and other Sly games is that they don't seem fluffy and, like, made of, like, felt or fur or fluff and stuff.
Yeah.
You wouldn't ever imagine any of these characters having, you know, shedding fur. Because they're just, like, blocks of, like, model.
Yeah.
Low poly, but, like, stylized
I mean,
and shit.
you can think about it if you want to, but it's not like...
Yeah, because you see his beard there. Like, that's just a weird triangular, angular shape. That's not, like, you don't think of that as, like, a fluffy beard. You think of that as just a character design.
You would not want that to have hair physics.
And you think of that as, like, a character design, like a silhouette, like a stylized thing. And, of course, PlayStation 3, oh, we could have more polygons, we can make it more realistic. Let's change the design of the characters to be more realistic and ruin the aesthetic of them being a cartoon character in 3D.
Yeah, I'm just reading this. I hope they re-retcon the whole fucking fourth game, make something good out of this whole time travel stuff. Re-retconning though just makes things even more complicated.
I mean, I wouldn't be upset if
there's like a redemption where it's like, well, it depends like how they re-retcon.
Well,
it.
there's a few things they ruined, but I can't remember them because it's an unmemorable story.
Yeah.
So I could just forget it. The Penelope thing is like she's just in prison and is a bad guy.
Yeah.
Maybe she could come back in it, because like I don't hate the idea of Penelope being a villain. It just was badly written in the game where she turned into a villain. It was just like I've
Like-
always hated you, Bentley.
Like,
no,
if they came up with like a proper explanation, like it wasn't real. And
well,
it was just
not to explain it more, but just to give her more of a character beyond. Now she's a bit. It's like a wrestling thing, you know. The characters change, relationships change, and then they become new characters, and then they have arcs, and there's a different person, but it's the same person.
Yeah.
They just have a history and a lineage. You know, if they took all the bad things they did in the fourth game and then made a fifth game, which was just better written, it wouldn't even matter if it was canonically tied to that game.
Yeah.
They would just need to try better.
I
I don't even know whether anyone is planning to do that though. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Darkest. Well, they did leave on a cliffhanger, didn't they?
Well, there's a movie coming out, isn't there?
Jeez.
They had a movie, and the Ratchet and Clank movie sucked. So maybe they're not making that movie now.
Don't belong inside.
God, I don't know. Everything's bad.
Yeah.
Because if they do make a game, it will be a game based off the movie, just like Ratchet and Clank, which will be a terrible game.
Fuck.
Unless Sucker Punch comes back. If Sucker Punch comes back, they might be able to salvage a movie tie-in thing like that. Oh no, I'm a bird.
Got it. Here it is.
Darkest Hour 757 asks, I started watching your vids 3 years ago. Now, did you ever think you'd get this far? Given,
Get this far.
what is this far?
Well, this far, I guess he means like, I'm assuming he means like, how did you ever think you'd get this many subscribers? I thought I would get loads more. I thought I would get like 100,000. And then I would be like, yeah, I'm a big YouTuber now. And I still may do that. In fact, I will do that. Like right now, I feel like small time still, and I don't. It's okay. It's okay being small time. It's just like, money is like not coming in. But that's okay, because I don't really need a huge money, and I have a bank. But it's always nice to be making more than you're making.
Yeah.
So I'm not like, I don't hate my situation or anything, but I'm always looking up. It could be better.
I'm certainly looking forward to
I'm certainly looking forward to the puppets. Oh boy, this whole I mean, I haven't been listening, but I do remember these missions, and it's like, you know, he's trying to pollute the stuff because he's a guy, and you're trying to stop him, and you're also trying to convince Murray to be a big boy.
Just mess with him too much. How many times can you just like annoy him?
Be quick in there, you won't want to miss out.
I was like thinking maybe you can like annoy him enough times and he'll notice that you're.
Hey, you're dumb.
Oh, Munchie is here. It says Stinky, and then
Stinky?
sort of mischievous.
That's
face.
not true.
And Awara says,
That's not
"Kebab,
true."
I'm back.
Hello,
And I
you
say,
two.
"Haha, fucking
And I say,
fag."
hey, you're fucking gay. You gotta suck a dick today and get along with the penis. This is Arthur the game. We just don't see any of those characters.
Yeah, they're just in the background doing some.
They're like Lakitu from Super Smash Brothers.
No,
I mean Super Mario
You
64.
know what they're like? They're like the older version of the trolls that you see in, you know, like
I'm about to
silhouette,
die.
and they're like cooler. So it's like they're grown up now.
The
They're
ancestors?
they're like superheroes now. You know, Arthur is like a crime boss.
You ever watch Rugrats when they're a fucking old bitch?
No. God.
The show.
Is
I was always like enamored with that because I was like, oh my god, you get to see the progress to teenagerhood or whatever, childhood. Now they're not babies anymore. But Dad said to me, and I remember this, he said it's not good. Like he never watched it, but it's like don't. It wouldn't be good. Don't worry about it.
Just stay on those tar pipes. This
Shit, I'm gonna die.
Shit, you're gonna die.
This part one, this fucking.
Jeez.
I just want to get that. Okay, there we go.
When's Darth Maul show up? Oh yeah, fucking. It's cause the fucking Twitch said the Kirby's Epic Yarn.
What?
That's why he was here. That would be it.
No. Why would? What? Who are you talking about? Munchie?
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Munchie just came here because there was a link.
Oh, well, you
Like
know.
I said on Twitter.
I
Like
mean,
I didn't say it was Kirby.
Is there still time to
I
catch
don't know.
Octavio's
I
recital?
would for be more interested in the Kirby stream though.
He's not a one-track boy.
I know, but like, you know.
What do you be racist against?
I'm fucking racist.
Racist is.
I'm racist against Homestuck fans.
They only like Kirby. They don't like Homestuck. That's the one thing you know about Homestuck fans. They don't like Homestuck.
They don't like Homestuck and they only like Kirby.
What does Kirby? Yeah, what does Kirby have to do with Dark Maul? How did you get that from that?
I wasn't being serious. I was just fucking around.
He's the star of the show.
I'm gay.
I
I meant it to be funny, but I guess I fucked that up.
I'm trying to think of a Kirby song. Oh, what? I'm trying to combine like the Darth Maul with a Kirby song because it's like a similar tempo, but I can't think of one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
I know what you mean.
Oh my god, what's happening?
Oh, you gotta sing.
I forgot that this happened. There's a. Alright.
Alright.
Oh, I'm a gay
And
fag.
then square
Dun, dun,
XXXX.
If you could hear this, I mean, you can, but like, we're
can't.
speaking over it.
Oh yeah, I remember now. It sounds
Oh,
terrible.
I'm gonna fuck it up. Right.
Triangle XXXX.
Yeah! Oh, he looks like Kermit the Frog. And he walks closer. This is the stupidest way. Like, the plan is, right? Is that Bentley's gonna challenge him to a singing contest, and because he's such an opera singer, he can't refuse. And Bentley is going to sing and distract him so that Sly can drop a thing on his head for some reason. I forget what reason. But like, why does he think that... Why does Bentley think that by singing well will make him walk closer to the place where he's gonna get the thing dropped on his head? Like, why does that come
Wants
into
to
the plan?
Beat him up. He's gonna beat up Bentley as well. He's just standing there to fucking intimidating him into singing badly. Because it's what he's famous for.
Oh wait, he doesn't make the noise if you get it wrong, so I've got to get it right, because then it's funny. It's so bad.
What is this fucking cripple doing emoting?
It's so silly. Oh, and cut the rope and the thing. Oh, but no, somebody blew it up and then it doesn't have any mass. I'm hot. I'm a furry. Pew pew. Carmelita Fox, if you know what I'm saying. I forgot this. I didn't even realize we were in the heist. I was just pressing buttons and completing things. But this is the heist. We're here.
Oh yeah, really? Is it really the heist?
Yeah, I mean, we weren't paying any attention to anything. She's got loot. I want to steal that loot. Look at that shiny bot.
You know that's where the gold is, dude.
True. Like, actually true. That's where they keep all their coins, is in their butt pocket. This is the furriest game, Munchie. It is the furriest game. It's the furriest game and it's the only goodiest game.
It's the only good, wholesome one.
Well, it's not even wholesome. I mean,
I just say wholesome with good now. It's just a meme.
Oh no, don't make wholesome a meme. You don't want to be the boy who cried wholesome. Because then something's going to be, you know, wholesome and nobody's going to believe you. It's like, man, this thing's real wholesome. Oh yeah, you mean good?
I do.
It really doesn't make any difference. I was like, oh, I get the point. He thinks it's good, and I trust him, so I'll look at it anyway. Like, who doesn't like wholesome things? I guess,
Yeah.
no, you know what? What does bad, what is good, not, is when forced wholesomeness for the purposes of hiding from reality.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen that around, where it's like, oh, happy day, it's so good, and we're all going to hug each other real big.
Isn't that like fake wholesomeness?
It's delusional, it's what it is.
Yeah.
Wholesomeness is like...
The word wholesome feels like it is whole and therefore not like delusional.
Well, the
So
thing
it's
is,
like
people
fake
conflate like niceness with wholesomeness. Wholesomeness is like a true intention of like nothing bad. Like this guy really just loves this thing. That's a wholesome feeling there. That's a wholesome guy.
He's out of control. Get ready for a sudden stop.
He's dropping bombs. He's out of control. I hate that shit. I see it all the time now. Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
I mean, it's a weird... For what... I understand, like, the need to cope with things. But it's... I don't know. So much can be gained from being sad. Instead of pretending that everything's okay. Because then you can solve problems when people know that there's a problem there.
It's over.
I guess
And
I
also
just
you can-
don't
you can-
understand
Give us the demolition
wholesomeness
switch
like
and
I
we'll all try to
thought I
get to
did.
this
Well, it's... I don't think they call it... Maybe they do call it wholesome. But, like, wholesome memes. Like, is a Twitter that Jesse retweets and I retweet because it's good. Like, they just have cute things sometimes. That's nice. But sometimes they post something which has that air of, like, I'm really sad, but I'm just trying to cover it up by pretending that everything's okay. And it's like that. It just feels false, and it feels flimsy, and it feels like that building. It feels just like that building. It's gotta fall. It's gotta fall and crumble.
Yeah, I guess in my weird image of wholesomeness, it was like it has acknowledgement of the sadness, but smiling anyway and accepting that in a healthy kind of way
Maybe
instead of denial.
Munchie
but-
says, maybe I'm a freak, but I need some edginess to balance out the wholesomeness.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's-
you can't be happy all the time. Like
Yeah.
I post a nigger as much as I post a cute cat. In fact, maybe a 1-to-1 correlation.
Yeah.
I get
mean, I don't cry wholesome all that much.
the boy who cried wholesome. I wasn't. It wasn't really based on what you were saying there.
I know, but
It was just
I
a
don't ever
related
wanna
argument.
become-
Yeah, Hippo's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's too fast. Lure him into
Draw
the tar
Octavia
pit.
into the
That's
tar.
all.
Okay.
Alright, I'll read what he says. I get the same feeling from having unnecessary wholesomeness that I get when I'm in bed and it's cold, but my blankets are a little bit too hot. And oh geez, you know what I need to take up? It's gonna make me sweat. It's too warm. And then Steve says, I'll floss my teeth with your spine. What are you, a spineless coward? You need my spine. What about your own?
What?
I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm ready. Lure him in.
Good day to you, sir.
This guy is a lion. See, that part there, that part is like, that doesn't make any sense as like an attack that he's doing.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, you'll see when, because like this isn't the attack, but that, like that was.
This one's out. I'm moving
Yeah.
to another valve.
Fucking nigger. What's with all the blackness? What is it? Nigger o'clock?
Tar.
What?
It's,
It was just a funny joke I picked up on my trips
Actually-
in Arizona.
it's a funny joke that I made with my friend in college.
What is
We used to goose stomp around college to annoy the old people who would walk around on
Murray, these pumps are out of tar,
Remembrance
and I saw
Day.
some more valves over by
Wouldn't
the
saying
tar pit.
nigger make all the
Follow me
old
to a
people
fresh
like
supply.
you more?
Without the tar, I'll crush you
We didn't say that though.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't
said
paying
we
attention.
goose stomped
Goose stomped. I thought you were
on
saying.
Remembrance Day
What's
for
goose?
the troops.
What is that? What is the goose stomp?
It's the Nazi march.
Oh. I didn't know that was called a goose stomp. Now it's funny. I mean, it was always funny to me, but like, that's a funny name.
Yeah.
Do they ban geese in Germany?
They stomp them all the time.
They stomp all the geese out of the existence.
with the triumphant horn section of his own triumph.
I like that line for some reason.
It's pretty good.
The triumphant horn section of his own triumph. It always got me. Oh, he sings. This boss battle makes me cream my dick off. If you know what I'm saying. Lord.
What is he, the Contessa?
Yeah.
It's dry. I'll unlock the next one.
Apparently, Knupo says it's the Gensmarsch, we call it.
The
All
what?
set with the tar.
Oh, is he German?
I guess he is. That's what that stomp is called. I guess British called it the goose stomp
To make fun of it, yeah. I don't like this boss. Like, you have to punch him. There's no other way. There's no other way. I gotta do it again.
Lure him into the tar pit.
Fuck
That should slow him
nigger.
down.
It's like, that part there, that doesn't... Like, you can't really get out of a triple punch combo.
Yeah.
But he does something that doesn't look like an attack. Like, you never see the kick when you get hurt by that.
That was a British Civil War. What?
Yeah, don't you know? Neapoleon? Napoleon... No, it's not. That's not the same.
Wait, I need to read what it said. I need to scroll back up a bit.
Okay, do that.
All
Do that
set with the
scroll.
tar.
British and think of the American Civil War first. Wait, what? Oh, he's asking, was there a British Civil War? What? Did we say anything about that? I'm confused.
No, there was no British Civil War.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there was the Civil War that turned into America. I guess that's not a civil war, it's just like a fucking war. It was called the War of Independence at some point, but it may have not started like that. I don't know anything about America, except that there were black people.
Oh God, get out of there.
Yep.
I'm racist. I'm a race.
What was I reading?
Murray, these pumps are out of tar.
Wait.
I saw some more valves
Fuck.
over by the cops.
I
Follow me
want
a
to
fresh supply.
sandwich. the beach.
Fucking Cromwell retards. Oh yeah,
Oh,
War of the
yeah.
Roses and all that.
That's not the thing.
Well, that was another one.
Oliver Cromwell was,
Well,
yeah.
Well, War of the Roses was like a civil war amongst, but then there was also.
No, I think
Cromwell.
the Civil War is like more specific than a War of the Roses. War of the Roses, I think,
Oh, I guess that was
was
between
like just between
York
two.
and Lancaster.
Yeah, it was between two guys. A civil war is like the king and then everyone else.
Well, they were fighting.
Or like
for who has kingdom.
the civil war is like the establishment versus an opposing a part of the people that don't like it.
Okay, I guess
I think.
I'm dumb.
I'm saying all this on stream, playing Sly 3, so like I'm not a historian, I never will be. In the future.
I don't know. I didn't care for history, and they didn't talk much about anything other than World War II and
The only thing-
Vietnam for me personally.
They talked about World War II because everybody fucking talked about World War II, and then they also taught. I also learned because I did GCSE. They taught me about apartheid in South Africa, and then the creation of America. They told me about cool like settlers coming over and all the Chinese and the railroad stuff, and that was sick learning about that.
No, I didn't learn anything.
This tar valve's dry. I'll open another.
Fucking-
Hang tight.
So I know a lot of black history for a person who's gay.
What are you, black?
Draw him in. I'll let loose with the tar.
Blah blah blah.
Shit.
Fucking, I don't know.
Stop singing.
Like, I'm sure you probably should know more about history. You just don't.
Did I do it? So that's it. You beat the boss battle, and I'm not interesting. And no one cares about me and my stupid hat. That's right, bitch. Hippo's back. Oh, it's me.
Get Bentley and
Oh, it was me the whole time. I'm Hippo. I'm playing the game. Oh, I'm a dog now. I'm Grimbark Hippo.
You better be joking when you say who's John Egbert. The fuck?
Who's John Egbert? He's a famous vlogger. He made VidCon.
we went back and
Um,
scraped Bentley off the pavement.
He's got millions of views. He's like one of the first YouTube sensations. John Egbert. You know? You know that guy?
Remember John Egbert? Man, what a great time.
He's still here. He's still here making videos.
Yeah, how do you not know about him?
Bars for what he did to Venice. I guess Italian
I am talking about another John who is very similar looking.
found success as a singer while in jail. After
Who
all,
is actually a definitely like the guy who made VidCon is called John Green and he has glasses, so like it's the same guy basically.
pal back into the gang.
Oh, look at the hippo! Look at him! He's suiting up,
It was clear to
getting rid of that gay
about
shit,
him that the Murray
ready to punch the wall.
Was John Egbert in Rewind? What is-
John Egbert was the cameraman for the whole of YouTube Rewind. Every single country he went to, he zapped
Wait.
from one to the
Wait,
other.
has Rewind happened?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just bad. You know, like you would expect. There's Jake Paul, there's fidget spinners, and that's it.
That's gay.
And there's a gratuitous amount of like throwing colored paint. I don't know why that is a thing that people apparently like. I feel like if you go to college and you're a dumbass, then you like colored paint being thrown around, and you go and work at YouTube. Like that is the truth.
That is pretty true.
gang was back in action.
Fucking
Well,
millennials.
man, I want.
They don't know
look at
Sly
that
3.
TV.
We learned that
Look at those
bouncing TV.
thumbs. Oh, Hippo loves playing games, but he wishes he was in the fucking home.
people returning to the gang.
He wishes he was in Homestuck.
He wishes he was in Homestuck, and they're like, "Don't worry, bro. We're your friends. We'll make you come to Homestuck.
So he can see
We'll
Vriska.
go to Homestuck. We can see Vriska."
The Australian house.
And so they went to the outback of Australia, where the accents are funny. And look, Hippo's wearing the Hippo hat. It's true. It's canon. Oh, it's so fucking true.
Gay Star
So
Wars.
true, dude.
into his surroundings, and even
Look at
gain
him.
control over the weak-minded. If even half the stories were true,
Color.
Did anyone else watch the Game Awards? I will never watch the video.
Who cares about fag awards?
needed to grow its ranks.
Like, why would you even think about it?
And this group
I mean, all you need to do is wait for somebody to make a YouTube video highlighting the interesting parts. And there wasn't anything interesting apart from a guy who said, "Fuck the Oscars" live, and I was like, "Ah, yeah, that's funny." And that's all that happened. Like, if there's something good that happened, I'll hear about it. But
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like there was. So why would you even bother?
Yeah, stupid.
Oh boy, rumble down under. Maggot, Maggot, you don't know how to play video games. You must die.
Oh no.
I do like this level. We got dingoes, we got wallabies, we got
Fucking wolf man.
we got a koala.
Got a kawaii desu
Oh!
helicopter.
Imagine if that's what Australia is. Koala desu.
Koala desu.
So koala. I know how to play as Murray. In fact, all I'm gonna do
Oh.
is play as Murray.
Koalas are
I
pretty
can't.
cute. You know?
You know.
Hey Sly, you ever heard of video games before?
They were playing them in this cutscene. They were playing them together. It was probably Sly 3.
they were playing the game and realizing
That-
man, we should be at this part of the plot right now, but
No,
we're not.
no. Imagine. Oh, this is the funny version of the events. Fucking. They were playing the game, and the level we just played was the game they were playing, so none of it was real. It's just like, we played the game where Murray wasn't
Yeah,
cool.
they never had to like meet up. They were just still together. But he apparently had this he wanted to go on the guru trip that he had never been on before.
he heard about like the fake Murray going on an Australian
and then he
Spirit
wanted
Quest,
to cosplay.
and he wanted to cosplay. It's like, man, let's go to Australia. I love this game. It's got us in it, and it's got me in it as an Australian weirdo. And then he's like, okay, Murray. Like, there's no plot in this. This is where the plot begins. They just go to cosplay. Shit. Wait, here's it. I used my push. It doesn't fucking do anything. It doesn't knock him down. Oh, that's the worst attack of all.
It just jiggles like a dumb fuck.
Oh. It's fun.
Jeff Keighley looked like he wanted to die the entire time. It was great. Also, there was a new software game, but who gives a shit about that, am I right, gamers?
A new FromSoft? Yeah, I think I saw like their name in the Jim Sterling video, where he just showed the guy, the crazy guy, and he was like, "Oh, there's From Software. I guess they really announced something. I'll hear about what that is when it comes out."
Yeah.
That bounced out of his fucking hand.
He just lost it.
It's like a silver. Oh shit.
Fern in the Fresh says, does anyone want to watch Justin Roiland commentate over Eve Street?
Does that happen?
I don't know, that's what he said.
he would just like that, and he wonders whether anyone else would also like that.
Foggy says the push is used as defense against big dudes. Well, I thank you for telling me that now.
I know that, but like, the push, it seems like it would have been like a cool, funny thing to like push enemies off the edge, but you can't do it when they don't know you're there, because you do like the stealth move.
Yeah.
and it's terrible. Like, I want to push this guy, but I do that instead because that's what triangle does. But when I'm by myself or in a battle, then I can push.
A word says.
And it doesn't even push them that far.
Yeah, yeah. A word says it was literally just 20 seconds of a bone cracking noise and stuff with some Eastern-looking characters in the background. Some people speculate they may have been reviving one of their old series like Tenchu or Shadow Tower.
They have series?
Uh,
like Dark Souls isn't one. Like, I didn't know that they were a company. Well, that seems vague and craptic.
yeah. Craptastic. Crap.
Armored Core would be fucking sick. Cause like we have the PS2 version of Armored Core 2. I don't know whether there's other versions. But like that was fun, but it was kind of difficult to get the hang of like the controls.
I really want to like try and get into that at some point, but I never know really when's a good time.
When you're dead.
Oh.
Maybe if you bought your own PS2.
How expensive do you think that'd be?
I mean, depends.
Like, are they
It might
rarer
not.
now?
I don't think it would be as expensive as if it was new. Like it would be like £300, but it would either be, you know, cheap or way more expensive.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, you can get a Nintendo 64 for like not too expensive. It's just sort of like £70 or something. It's like less than 100. It's not even, it's not insubstantial, but it's like you can get one, and they're new.
Yeah.
So
I probably will, since I have my own analog TV I got out of a shed. Ooh, I'm glad I did that.
you and your shed TVs.
Sorry, pal.
Sorry, pal. This
This cave's empty. Got any
cave's
other
empty.
ideas,
Got
Ron?
any other ideas, motherfucker?
He doesn't really hang out there on account of the smell.
The smell?
It's a long story. I had to apologize up and down for like a month before
He took a shit in the
What did you do?
in the thing. That's why it smells.
unspeakable fly. The unspeakable.
You took a
Thanks for
dump.
Speaking of it, I'm headed to the hut.
Like, what else could it be? I made a terrible smell. Oh, I farted?
The unspeakable.
Why am I zoomed in?
What's happening?
What's going on?
What's with
Sly?
the contours on his face?
I just like that it zoomed in. You can see him all like cool, like yeah, it's Sly.
Try a PS2 emulator. Isn't it difficult with PS2?
It's difficult and it's really chuggery. Like certain games just are terrible on emulation.
Yeah. Ah, suck, man.
I mean, your computer is probably powerful enough to do that, so I would look into it at least. My computer is not. I've tried doing Dark Cloud.
I guess I'll give it a shot, but
didn't
I
work.
ain't smart, so we'll see how like many hoops I have to jump through. If there's more than like 11, I'll probably die.
Every day I love you less and less.
Sorry,
Apparently, there's a new game
Bananas
called
in the sun
Witchfire.
desert. The
Won't
what?
spoil the trailer, but by far one of the best looking things in a sea of shit.
What's that?
It was Witchfire.
Why wouldn't you spoil the trailer? It's a trailer.
Well, maybe it's one of those trailers that tell you everything and it ruins it.
But, alright. Here's the thing with that. If a trailer, the thing that's supposed to get you into whatever it is a spoiler, then how does anyone ever expect me to research and look it up and know anything about it at all if they say don't watch the trailer, you'll get spoiled? The trailer is supposed to be seen
Looks like there might be a way
before
out
you
using the
buy.
cliff below. Shouldn't be a problem.
It means the trailer is something that you should watch, but I don't want to spoil what the trailer actually involves. Oh, it just means that it's better
tip.
to watch it.
Thanks, pal.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, unless it's like, oh, it's like meta, and you would not believe what they do with the format of video. Like, unless it's something like that, then
Yeah.
I
don't
generally think you can describe anything.
Yeah. Also, Mustard Dip says hippo,
Hippo.
as in sort of hello. Hippo. Hello.
Oh, he can't see it.
He can't see how blinding God blinds his blinds. He has blinders over his eyes. Curtain blinders. Can't see is what I'm saying.
Curtain blinders, also known as eyelids. You ever think how weird that is? Eyelid.
Yeah.
Because it's more like an eye convertible hood.
Imagine if eyelids had handles, you could take it off like a pot and pan. And pot lid.
Oh, and with the same like sort of like
Yeah.
metal
I'm
sound.
thinking of that in like an Alice in Wonderland kind of world where there's just these weird guys who just take off their eyelids every time they want to look at you. And then they're just staring.
Oh, that's really cool, actually. Oh, how do I get over there?
They're just big bug-eyed guys.
They just take It's like, huh? What's that? I can't see it. Now that looks dangerous.
Do it anyway.
Oh, there's a thing there. You just jump up. Oh.
Stealth. What stealth? Only I have help. Where it says it's not anything huge, it's just fun to watch, and that trailer without knowing anything about it beforehand. Apparently there was no gameplay.
I mean, that's the thing with trailers and early hype. Like, I am never hyped for anything that comes out in E3 or whatever. And only, like, down the road am I like, okay, so that project turned out to be, like, promising. Because everything looks promising the first time you see it. But when it comes back, then you know it's actually okay. And then when it comes out, you'll know for sure whether people like it or not.
Yeah.
So I just generally, I'm patient enough to, well, I don't care enough to be patient, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Also, this guy's a funny, weird guy.
Yeah, he is.
As for your walking staff and moonstone,
He's supposed to be a koala, but he looks like a little,
for stealing back things that
a
were
blueberry.
wrongfully taken.
Yeah, he is a blueberry. I'm a gamer. Oh, apparently the Witchfire trailer did have gameplay. Well, gameplay-ish footage.
I guess there's a twist in it then. It's like you're watching, it's like, it looks like this sort of game. Whoa, it's got skateboarding!
Well, then again, there have been like trailers where like they've made fake gameplay footage where it's like it looks like that, but then they take down the quality of the sound.
Now that's only AAA games when they are stupid.
Yeah.
He could get out of there real easily, because there's a hole in it. Is he?
There's a hole right there.
Maybe he's not trapped. Maybe he just doesn't want to leave.
It's just like.
I think I remember him just being a stubborn guy who doesn't want to. He wants the spirits to be aligned before he'll do anything. Oh yeah, the mask of bad mojo, or bad voodoo.
Carmelita's huge.
I think you climb her back at that point. Actually, I don't remember. I guess we'll find out.
It's pretty lewd going up the legs though.
Yeah.
I like it.
Like even as a kid, I was like, it's weird. I feel weird. She's a fox and she's gigantic. You know, it's one of those things. Like you don't know what you're feeling at the time.
Yeah.
Leap at enemies, leaving them stunned. That's an okay one. I should have got that. Smook Bim, Berserker Charge.
Just quick look, scroll up, see if I missed anything.
I don't think so you did.
I might have. Cool, beep, beep.
Alarm cloak, adrenaline cloak, health cloak.
There was a sick 8-minute trailer of Kojima's Death Stranding.
Oh yeah,
says
the
Rogan.
game, I saw a clip of it. There's a baby in him. That's it. He's got a baby in him, he's a baby boy. He's a big baby boy.
Baby boy.
Hey Norman Reedus, you're in The Walking Dead.
You a big baby boy.
Are you a big baby boy? And now you are. Death Stranding, coming soon to a fucking place. Near you. Near
you.
Yui. Only Yui. From K-On! I don't know where I'm going.
You're going
Nowhere.
straight to hell for your sins of liking Homestuck.
Everybody says that.
Literally everybody on the street says that specifically, just like that.
I just love this aspect of jumping. Like, oh wait, there's someone down there. Just back jump. Like, whoa, go all the way back.
Like, there's some, like, I'm not sure if it's like specifically online or whatever it is, but it's like some games I've been playing and where you jump and like once you jump you're set in an arc and you have no control over it, and then you like bump off things and it doesn't feel good. And sometimes it feels cool. I like how it is in World of Warcraft, for example, but there's like other games where like they have parkour in it, like Guild Wars 2, but
Given
the
that we're dealing with
jumping,
minors, I think they stashed the
you don't
kids in
have
one of the caves
that
around here.
much,
It's a secure
or maybe
location,
not,
plenty of
I
guys
don't
on
know,
duty
but
to
it's just
provide
like,
protection.
I hate it when like they do it badly and it just feels real annoying to jump, and you have little control.
I just feel like the sly movement in this game is one of the most satisfying platformer movement schemes of all time.
Like, when you jump and you can't even like slightly go back, you know, you just have to watch yourself careen off the edge of a cliff, and be like, well, this is my fate, I can't like resist this in any form or shape. Just feels shit.
Yeah, in the Sly, you always feel like you're in control of the character. It's like the perfect 3D platformer guy. Like Spike from Ape Escape as well. But
I mean, even if it's just like
it's really it's really
bit
just
of resistance when it comes to jumping and those kind of things, then I'm like, okay, well, at least I felt like I could be like, oh. But
really,
if I'm just like, well, that's it. There's nothing I can do. You just sort of feel like.
Really, it's just the double jump. Like, if every game had a double jump, at least in a 3D platforming sense, if every game had a double jump where you could change direction mid-jump, no matter what your momentum was, it just feels
We
right.
need a realistic shooter with a double jump. That's what I want to see. A game that starts off trying to be a realistic shooter and then it starts introducing double jumps and, like, rocket boosts and everything.
Shit.
But not with any like, oh, here's some like technology explanation. It's just like you can do it because you're a superhero.
You can
You're
do
the
it.
best soldier we have, so you could double jump. I had a dumb idea yesterday for a video game. You wanna hear? Look at the dog. He has weird
That's a
eyes.
dingo, I think.
Dingo. Is it me or does it look like his eyes just like don't fit his sockets? It's like you can see the red.
I think he's just supposed to have like black around his eyes to be evil.
It looks like it's just like the socket and then there's ooh.
I do like how the physics of that whip just sort of like follow along.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those snake toys.
It's called my dumb video game idea for an action RPG first-person shooter. It's called Rock Paper Gun, and it's like
Why didn't he fucking do it?
it's an RPG, hence abbreviated Rock Paper Gun, and it's like action RPG with like you have like the pistol, which is your hand finger gun, and then you have the paper, which is your hands just flat like karate chops, and then when you do the fist, you can pump it like a shotgun, and that's rock. And you use like that as like a fucking triangle system combat thing. Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
Oh man. I just wanted to pick his pocket. I wanted to pick it. I wanted to get the jewels in his ass.
Yeah. Don't we all?
No.
Foggy's saying he loves the movement sounds, the spin, swoosh, the dun dun when you sneak. Yeah, the dun 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 is real good.
And the coin clink.
The clinkety clank.
Everything is good in Sly 2 and 3.
Yay.
EA. Challenge nothing.
Challenge, nigga.
I just want to go out of like, just out of reach. Oh no, I can't. There's a weird. It's not like a worse change, but like the idea of like you get the money from the item as soon as you collect it, instead of having an inventory of items that you've collected that you have to sell when you come back to the base.
I mean, you
The thing
only
is,
buy things at the base.
yeah, so it really makes no difference because there
Yeah.
wasn't like a cap on how many things you could have, but
Yeah.
it just feels nice to click sell,
Yeah, it does.
and they just got rid of it. It's not really a bad thing. It's just sort of like a well.
Why would you do such a thing? Darkest Hour said, I finally got around to playing Gateway 1 and 2 a couple of weeks ago, and they were good.
Time to take you back to your
What's
rightful
that?
owner.
Gateway 1 and 2 is the Flash games I talked about in the mini-clip video.
They booby-trapped the moon.
Remember the cube guy and it's like the VCR and it's like scary?
Oh, that, yeah. Yeah, I forgot that was what that is called. that would
I need that health. I need that health. 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 I need that health. I need that health. I need that fucking health. Everybody's
sucking my dick.
Everybody.
Sucking my dick.
Record time. Remember the dinosaur?
Yeah.
The movie? Just dinosaur, you know?
Yeah. The talking dinosaurs.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember how the theme goes because I liked it, but it wasn't. Maybe we were singing it just then, and then the Jurassic Park theme is something else. But I don't think
I
so.
think it's.
Yeah, but there's like.
Or maybe that's Jurassic Park and
No.
we're getting it.
Is Jurassic Park. Yeah, I guess that might be Dinosaur instead of Jurassic Park. I don't remember, but I like that song. That's a good song. That's a good
Yeah.
song. That's a good song.
It's a good
On.
on. Now I'm thinking of like the Bambi's drip drop drip, except it's with on.
How's that go?
Drip, drip. I can't do it.
Well, I
but,
gotta
like,
remember it, so you gotta
it's
do
like, I think they like sing like. Drip,
it.
drop, drip, I think they say drip in like a melodic way as the first drips start.
Drip, drop, drip, drop.
Real fucking heavy torrential drips, like Bug's Life level. Man, I wanna watch Bambi now.
Bambi's gay and you are a penis. He's got a nose and you got no nose.
Thumper is gonna fuck your mother.
Thumper's gonna fuck you. Thumper's gonna fuck me.
In the ass.
But never.
Nigga.
Oh. Well, that wasn't what I was going for, but it's better than what I thought of.
But I can't say. I can't say it.
Butt nigger. You got butt rock, now get butt nigger. It's like butt naked, but funnier. Inhaling talk is great.
I became Jeff Fu.
Oh no, it's Jeff Thu. Oh man, what a character. Beautiful. Good job.
Oh my god, my throat. I can't breathe.
You mean Jeff Thu can't breathe? Jeff Thu speaks about himself in the 30th person. Fuck. I'm trying to be sneaky.
I mean, kill a shill.
In terms of like new game mechanics, this one makes sense for a thief game.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. It's just sort of like, ooh, gotta be careful. Boom! I got a stick.
Wonder
You
what's
got
so
my
special about this
boomstick.
Another booby trap for a stick? These guys are paranoid. And from the sound of it, they've called in reinforcements. Nothing like a horde of angry dingoes to make things a bit more interesting.
Why did you say that? Those aren't dingoes, that's a kangaroo!
Is it a kangaroo?
Not the green.
Looks like it.
The green one has a little guy in it.
Oh, he's green. I thought green kangaroos didn't even exist.
Not today, they don't.
Steve is performing the action of wandering.
What do I do there?
He uses his wander to wander.
Fucking excuse me, how do I fight that many fucking things?
Yeah, that is kind of bullshit. Wait, how do they hit you?
There's guys with whips, and they just get you. And then when I come back, they get me again. And again.
Fuck.
I guess you're just supposed to fight them one-on-one as much as you can. But I can't do that. The health fell off! The health kit fell off! I needed that really fucking badly. Oh, fuck this.
Fucking smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, sometimes, like, just... Where do you
No
come
time
from?
for these bitches. Use the push? I don't think it'd be that useful for you.
Oh, I forgot to press circle. Fuck's sake. Look, I was pressing triangle. This is the worst. Like, this push is the worst special fucking piece of shit you could ever hope to not want to get. I don't like... It's the biggest waste of money in this whole game.
Yeah,
And I can't believe I bought it.
yeah. And as Steve uses his power to wonder, I wonder why. Why would you wonder why the staff? Who would know?
Huh, what?
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to.
I wonder what's so special about the staff. Oh, the staff is magical, and the guy...
Magic.
Well, it may not be magical, but the guru guy wants it, and in order for him to join you, you need to get him his stolen staff and magic ball of magic fucking
The
shit.
ball of magic makes sense.
You gotta have something to put the ball on.
It's such a joke, though.
It's such a joy.
Such a funny fucking joke. Isn't it funny? Don't you like how you had
I don't
to get
find
the stick?
I don't find funny fucking joke fucking funny. It's not fucking funny joke.
Oh, I'm insulted.
Just the same voice. Like that's the character that says that joke is the same guy every time, canonically.
Yes, it is me. The funny fucking joke, man.
It's me, the funny fucking man.
I'm really fucking funny.
Alright, now it's funny again. Now that it's in the context of a weird character who talks like that and can't help it. Can't help from doing it like that. I'm the funny fucking man. What a funny fucking joke. L1. Oh boy. Oh baby.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Remember Gravity Falls? That's how you know you can crush your enemies with
Hey,
gravity.
isn't it funny how like gravity falls and gravity makes things fall?
I know.
That's the most agreeable thing you've ever said. But in the least agreeable way.
It's the I know character.
No, it's not another character. He just says, I know. In a really weird, like, old
never
crotchety...
appear again.
Oh, he's gone. He's retired. His box office hit, I know, didn't really work for the Marvel DC audience. The extended cinematic universe for the I Know guy just didn't pan out the way we expected it.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh, I love this game. I love streaming.
I'm having a good time.
I wouldn't even ask you to recreate the way you said I know because it was because you were coughing or something.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's fucking funny.
I wouldn't be the Murray you see before you today. Just not too sure if he'll be pleased with my progress as a mystic.
What are you talking about?
Fucking funny, and I know for the next Royal Rumble. Oh, we gotta make an I know character. We gotta make an I know character for the Royal Rumble the next time it ever happens, but not. I won't tell any of the others. Unless they watch this stream, they won't know.
He's just like a cloaked guy, really like edgy looking.
And he says I know.
Yeah, but like he's a really edgy, cloaked, like villainous looking guy, like grey faced, but just plastered across his robe is I know, in yellow.
Somebody draw the I know guy. You've got the description. We need fan art of I know.
Murray, try throwing rocks to destroy those stalagmites. Of course, throwing garbage
would be so fucking funny.
Oh no, the fucking funny man.
The fucking funny man. Oh. Just break that on a web.
No. Distance makes the rock throw harder. You know they say.
Yeah.
Whoops. I meant to do the other thing.
What would the funny fucking man look like?
Very fucking funny.
Just a clown. Just a big...
I didn't think of that, but yeah.
Just a big clown.
He's just a big clown. He thinks things are very fucking funny.
And I'll let you know.
Shit.
It's a very big
I'm tuckered out after that. My lungs
Yeah,
are tuckered out
yeah.
after laughing so hard.
Same, man. I'm like, ooh.
I gotta go now. Hope you enjoy this. Thanks, Canoopel.
Yeah,
What's the good of
see ya,
having
dude.
kids? You can't smack steel doors with them.
It's too thick, even for you. No, to get through, we'll have to overload the pressure in this piston.
You want me to punch it?
Getting out of beer is a good time to
Use your aboriginal ball
end the stream. Don't know how long we've been going. I don't know what time it is. I can't see a clock from here.
I feel like we've been going for...
2 hours.
Well, earlier ago it was 0 hours.
So yeah, around that. Around that.
We'll do this mission and then we'll get the hell out of here. Something about this making me think of Jack and Daxter.
It's the fact that it's slowly moving back while you're trying to push it down. There's a lot of like things like that in Jack and Daxter.
Get the gold.
Took that out of his pocket.
Look at him squirm.
I always like that they will just not be able to get out of this. It's like an interesting animation style. Something about it is like very distinct, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's like jerky movement, but it's like not stupidly jerky. It's just like very cartoonish, and like there's not like smooth in betweens.
Like just trying to like focus on one leg. It's like weird. Like he does like a kick with one. And the other one, he could be a drummer. His head only moves to the left. I'm like imagining.
This is
like,
the PlayStation 2 expose. What do you call it? When it's like showing off the capabilities of the hardware.
Yeah. Welcome to the expose. The expose.
It's not the expose. That's like
The expose.
I can't think of any other word.
It's-
Welcome to the PlayStation 2 expose. This is the expose on the PlayStation 2's hardware. We're exposing the truth.
The expose. What is it that JonTron says in a real funny way?
Expose. Software say the expose.
Yeah.
I don't know why he says it and when he says it. Wow.
I think it's a Game Grumps.
It is a Games Grumps thing, but I'm trying to think like what was the conversation and why Aaron said it's exposed. The E is silent. Expose? Because like the first E is silent. Expose? Expose? No.
Everybody going to the expose.
Yeah, that's the one. But what is it from? Like I feel like I've heard that before JonTron said it, and I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
I did it! 3 against 1, and I still took you piston chumps to school!
Murray, you're funny.
Funny hippo, man.
Hippo.
Look at the size of that guy. He must be jacked up by that mask of dark earth the guru was warning
Oh,
us about.
Mask of Dark Earth. I forgot it was called that. I thought it was some bad mojo or bad juju.
And why does this guy have it on?
I just put it on. It's like, I feel like it.
His quest to see the guru won't be stopped by some big stupid freak in a mask.
Even if you won,
Aren't you a big stupid freak in a mask, Murray?
this whole area runs off the same circuit. Even the drills are linked up.
Then I'll throw this clown into the drill.
That might break the circuit.
Dap 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 da da da. Bam bam bap bap ba bap bap bake bap banana balloon down. Can I pickpocket? I kind of could.
Get
Yeah, I
money.
got a bronze pen from this boss character. Like really.
Look at him go. Oh, you got. I didn't know he had a little boy.
Yeah, see that he's the kangaroo.
But it's like dungarees.
You know what's weird though? This model is bigger because he's wearing the mask. Why does the little guy increase in size as well?
That's a good point.
Like of all the enemy types, they chose the one with two guys.
Yeah.
Keep it up. You did some damage. One drill down. Two to go.
Man, he's a pushover. You push him, and it's over.
Just one left.
It's like the diet joke. What is it? Your seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. It's a pushover. You push him and it's over. These guys are pushover. You push him, it's over.
It's
But-
over.
It's over.
It's over.
I'm gonna push you down. I'm gonna plump you up, ruffle your feathers.
Plump your duck.
Don't fuck the duck. Don't plump that duck. That fucking up. But sugar a tabazuka bugga buda.
I have returned, my master.
I have returned, my mama.
I'd like to.
The black people now runs away.
Oh, man.
I'd like to. I'm asking. Oh man.
Yeah.
What do you
I
do?
wanna join back up with my
Yeah, the
friends.
guru is like. He doesn't speak in words that are understandable because he's a fucking gross aborigine. I guess is the moral of this story. Like he's so ethnic that not even the subtitles understand.
And a masked dark earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. But we'll help you, I promise. Thanks, Guru. I'm happy to see you too.
Dun 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 dun. Motherfucking bitch, motherfucking bitch, well. Stupid double jump bullshit. Alright. It was that plank. Oh, I forgot you can just yeah, sometimes like I find a chair and I'm like, I'm just gonna try to sit down. Let's try and find a chair to sit down at.
Sit on that rock.
Doink. It's just like, it's so funny. Uh-oh. I'll hide. No notion won't find me in here.
Just keep rolling.
It's sort of working because they're not shooting me. What the fuck am I looking at here?
It's like a roast. It's like a spit roast.
Oh, they're trying to fucking melee me. He fucking hit the other guy. Is he gonna fight him? Is it...
Time. Oh man.
Oh, this is what I like.
Steve put the expose video up, but it's too late.
He's gonna die, that guy. That guy's going to die from this.
Should I click on this link?
Nah. Well, I mean, if you do, it'll be away from the chat, and then you'll have to go back. It's I'll look at the links. Never. Actually, I should look at the links because somebody put a link of oh no, I'll see the Digibro thing. I'll see the Digibro thing. I'll see what people are talking about with me having edited it, maybe.
Yeah.
Secretly. Then he's dead!
When you started the Sugar Plum Fairy thing, I started remembering about how yesterday I played Killing Floor and I did the Christmas map, and they have like a dark version of the Sugar Plum Fairy with like metal in it, and fucking goddamn it, I love Killing Floor, especially the Christmas maps. With the
Sugar
Christmas
pie,
music.
honey bun, sugar pie. Why don't you be gay?
Hey Xavier.
Why I'm a fag. That's true. I'm too a fag. Dun, 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 dun. Sugar pie, honey bun, sugar pie. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Well, I will.
Hey,
Give me a
Skipper.
second. I'll do that now.
Are we continuing or are we like...
I'm looking at the things they have.
We should definitely get the burst, the adrenaline burst. 'cause
I don't know. That's not really that helpful.
But it's cool.
What's more helpful is jumping than running first. I want that. That's important. Knockout dive is also good. Spentac level 2? Fuck no. Not yet. I'll wait for another good thing. Right, okay, I guess that's the end of the stream. Thank you everybody for watching, and thank you if you stood by when it was not a good stream.
Yeah.
Also known as the whole thing. Will there be a sequel to the Depression Cast?
Who knows?
No. Well, if there is, it will be on patreon.com/hypocrite.
Oh man, all the people I know are coming in.
Oh, why'd you all coming in? Or maybe you were just
Quiet.
here and not speaking.
Yeah.
Good night. Thank you for everybody. And I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Good night.
We'll give it a fucking second. We'll wait for Sly to put his feet up, and then I know. Is that him? Is that him putting his feet up? No, not yet. I don't know how to end this stream.